Okay, and live stream should be starting in a second. Alright, let's do a recap of last session. We'll go over to the map of Avernus. And, alright, so you guys have located the scab. This is where the Sword of Zariel should be found. And it was created by Lulu and Yale, one of Zariel's generals, and Lulu, Zariel's best friend. And there's nothing really stopping you from just going there and retrieving the sword, if it's still there. Except for, perhaps, Zariel herself, or some of her forces. As you guys were deliberating as to whether to go there or not, a decision was made to actually continue pursuing these 9 adamantine rods, so you could use them for a bargaining chip for Bell. There's no harm having more allies in Avernus. You need as many as you can get if you want to get stuff done. So you've continued to hunt for them. You've got 3 out of 9. And when you convened with Mephistopheles, you were told the password to get into the crypt of the Hell Riders. When you went down to the crypt, you'd met Elanthius, one of Zariel's generals, who's sort of in love with Yale and Zariel, and was turned into a Death Knight upon, abandoning the Hell Riders' cause and retreating and all that. He's not able to openly oppose Zariel, so instead he heard your cause, and he's actually against Zariel deep down, but being a Death Knight loyal to her, he's prevented from moving against her, so he's teamed up with you guys, and he does have one of the adamantine rods. He did say that going to the scab would probably attract Zariel's attention, because she obviously doesn't want anyone to retrieve this sword. But Elanthius suggested making a distraction by releasing the demon lord Kostchtchie that Zariel had captured. And, when Kostchtchie is released, he'll want revenge because Zariel stole his hammer. And then she'll have to spend time plotting a counterattack while Kostchtchie summons as many demons as he can. That'll preoccupy Zariel for a time being. And that'll be your chance to get into the scab, unbeknownst to her. However, Elanthius, he did say that he won't give you the rod until you'd freed the Demon Lord to make sure that this plan will be successful. So he's offered to gift you the rod, and he told you can actually use these special arches here to teleport pretty much anywhere you want in Avernus. You don't have to guess where you're going to go anymore. You just have to get to the arches, and then you can just teleport anywhere you want instantly. You don't have to worry about trying to navigate around Avernus anymore. And he suggested that you try to get to Kostchtchie's Moor. And that's where he's being kept. He teleported in, and he came to this 500-foot drop in the ground with just like a jagged 10-foot wide opening, massive crevice in the ground. And you could hear the Demon Lord crying out to be freed. Free me! Bring me my hammer! Yelling out in giant tongue and an abyssal. And you guys knew he was down there. So with a mixture of fly spells and a eagle uber service, you guys have descended down into this rift. Who are we missing at the moment? We're missing Ness. He didn't say that he wasn't going to be here, so I'm presuming he's just running late. And Alandir. Right, they're mining Gorguts. They're upstairs. As you guys have descended the chasm, so this chasm is dark down here, by the way, and I'll get to light sources in just a moment. It's roughly about 10 feet wide, but it has a depth of 500 feet. So when you look up, you're just going to see these sheer, jagged cliff faces on either side of you, little ledges here and there. The ground of Avernus is 500 feet above you. There are enough handholds that you could climb up and whatnot, but you're not going up at the moment, you're going down, and you're down at the bottom. At the end of this chasm, there is this cave. The floors are made from these wicked red tiles, and the walls are this jagged maroon-colored stone. And the Demon Lord is, his loud wails are just coming from this room beyond. And Zygon, you would have got down on Nico's back, giant eagle. Bargle, Raven, and Otto, you guys are flying. It is pitch black down here. Did anyone want any light sources?
Yeah, Otto cast dancing lights.
Okay.
Watch out for the big doggy and the Mazzer and the Hulk and the greenish goo.
So yeah, when you cast dancing lights, Otto, you're having a hard time seeing in this cave. Dancing lights, not letting off a great deal of light. But for those of you who have dark vision or devil's sight, you'll see a number of creatures in this cave. The cave itself is roughly square shaped. It's about 50 feet by 50 feet. There are ledges built into the walls, and as you've approached, 4 hellhounds have jumped down from those ledges. In the middle of the cave is a 3-headed hellhound, and this thing is big. Standing on all fours, some of the plated spikes jutting out of its back almost scrape the ceiling, the 20-foot high ceiling. A Cerberus, some call it. It's a 3-headed hellhound. Call it whatever you want. That is what it is. It has this lavary flesh. It has these infernal plates seemingly bolted onto its back. Its long, flaming tail, and just lava just dripping from its mouth. And it has 3 spiked collars around each one of its necks. And attached to those collars are a chain, and attached to that chain is a chain devil. The chain devil extends one of his arms towards the Cerberus, and he seems to be holding it at bay. It's like a dog on a leash. Behind the chain devil is in this black tar, like a pit of black tar. Only the top half of this hill giant's torso is sticking out of the tar. He's also chained up. He's got chains around his waist, chains around his arms, and he's chained to a stalagmite. It's Kostchtchie. He looks like a squat hill giant with a deformed head. And he's just screaming at you guys. Free me! Free me! He's just yelling at you guys, so loud. And if you don't speak Abyssal or Giant, you won't be able to understand him. He just keeps on yelling the same thing over and over. This Cerberus growls and tries to leap for you guys, but the chains hold it back and it doesn't even budge an inch. You can hear hellhounds growling around the corners of this cave. What do you do?
Well, guys, do we free him?
I mean, I think that's why we're here, right?
Hey, you're here. Awesome. I feel better now.
Mm-hmm. You feel
All
like you have 5 more better on your saving throws.
That's right. How are we gonna free him? Just wanna.
Does anyone respond to Kostchtchie at all? Like he's yelling at you guys to free him in Abyssal and Giant.
Oh, he's actually yelling at us, or? Yeah, we're working on it.
All right. You respond in Abyssal.
I believe I do. Let me check just to make sure. Yes.
Okay. An abyssal voice forms in your mind, Raven, and he contacts you telepathically. And he says, "Free me!
Oh, shut the fuck up.
You free me now! Free me!
Yes.
Let me out of
Yes.
here! Get me out of these chains!
Quit whining. What are you, 5? We're working on it.
Me? Now I demand it! As Kostchtchie the Demon Lord, I demand it! Free me!
Oh my god, let's go home, guys. If he's gonna be like that.
He's just demanding it of you. He just yells
Alright.
even louder. Free me!
There's 4 hellhounds, a 3-headed hellhound, a devil, and him in there. So, who do you want to take first? Do you want? I'm going to ask him: is Cerebus, the 3-headed thing, on your side? Is he a prisoner too?
When you move back there, Raven, you're not able to contact him anymore.
Okay, fine.
Telepathy doesn't seem to go through walls. But you do have the Chain Devil hissing at you guys as well. Don't make any mistakes, you fools! This Demon Lord is being held by Zariel. I follow her order. If you try to free him, you will be defying Zariel, the ruler of this plane.
What about the 3-headed doggy? Is he being held for her too?
This, and he yanks the Cerberus's chains. This mutt is the guardian of this cave.
So
You should be thankful that I have it kept with a chain. Otherwise, it would run free and rip your heads apart. It would detach your head from your neck, chew on your bones, and spit you out if there's anything left.
Probably thinking not, but okay.
I will accept that this was a mistake that you have come down here, and I shall allow you to leave. No crime committed.
Zygon, you can't fly, can you?
Nope.
Oh, that sucks. Damn it. Is
He's
this all lava on the floor?
He's on Nico's back. No, they are red-colored tiles.
Okay, so he's like Nico's a mount for him?
I don't know if Nico's teaming up with Zygon to be a mount. You'd have to ask him. But Nico was the way that Zygon got down here. Nico turned an eagle and he ferried people down.
Okay. Is that lava on the floor with the skulls? Can it be walked on?
For the third time, no. They are red tiles. I said
Sweet.
that 2 times already.
I apologize. Alright, let's get him, guys.
And
Watch out for the hellhounds in there.
spread the dancing lights so the 4 orbs are each 20 feet from each other.
Sure.
Only got one eye. I already have sight issues.
Alright. Now let me actually give you
Sorry,
control
I know
of
that's
them
a pain in the ass.
No, it's not. Not a bother at all. There you go. You got 4 separate lights now. The Hellhounds growl if you move the lights around a little bit. So does the Cerberus. The Chain Devil watches the lights, but they don't really, take that as a hostile act or anything. Just looking around. If you're starting to draw weapons though, then that's going to be a different scenario.
Alright, we ready, guys?
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Point my finger at the Chain Devil. Give him a shot. Pachooey!
Okay. Alright, well, we'll roll initiative then. Oops. Let me move everyone over.
Can I have that as my first shot?
Everything.
A surprise attack?
Everything. No, they're not surprised. Everything happens sequentially, so you can't attack if you're outside of initiative. Otherwise, every time you open a door, you'll just get attacked by like 100 enemies.
Sweet.
You open the door and bam, you explode. But yeah, that's what initiative is for, to see who can react the quickest, and that is Otto that reacts the quickest.
How tall is this chamber again?
The room? It's 20 feet tall, and there are these 10-foot high ledges skirting the walls in every direction. At the back left-hand corner, it's like a tar as well, or ichor, or both. It's like thick, sludgy tar, but I don't really think you see that. But they're just notable hazards.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my light because I can't see anything.
Alright, you move it forward, and it's a very soft light coming off these things. Start to illuminate the three heads of the Cerberus. They dance around the room.
I'll move there and I'll take the dodge action.
The Cerberus is just growling and lava is dripping from its three maws, hissing as it hits the red stone underfoot. Bargle.
Alright.
Alright, Bargle, Raven, and Otto, and Nico, you guys are all blessed as well, by the way.
Oh, still?
Sweet.
Okay.
Yep, you've been blessed from saying some nice prayers to the Hell Riders, and you've all got fly on 60 feet of flying speed.
Alright, I'm gonna zip over to that Hellhound. And I'm going to recklessly attack it.
That hits. Alright, you fly over and pierce the axe straight through its side. Lavery blood sprays out everywhere. The Hellhound's bloodied.
Okay, bonus action rage.
Alright, fly into a rage. You take another mighty swing. 22's a hit. And for 24 damage, that Hellhound is gone. It explodes into a black smoke that stains the floor. A few tufts of Hellhound fur are still in like a patch on the ground there.
And then I'll get in range of that Hellhound.
Alright, this Hellhound opens its mouth and just breathes fire all over you in a 15-foot cone. And you need to make a dexterity save. Bargle. You can see the fire gland starting to hum and glow. Your danger sense kicks in. You do have the danger sense, right? Level 2, Barbarian?
Yes. Yeah, I'm 3rd Barbarian now.
Alright, you see it coming, and... Alright, you bet Totem then? With resistance to all damage?
No, I went Eagle, I think, or no, Wolf, the one that gives people advantage.
Okay. Alright, you duck, you take 12 fire damage. And the Hellhound growls and just ends its turn there. Nico.
Okay. Fly around at this point in case people need to go anywhere. We'll go.
Oh. Am I mounted on him?
I don't know.
I probably would have dropped you off at that point. We're not gonna like. There's no reason for both of us to fall. I'm not that sturdy.
Yeah, Nico, in case we're in here, I only asked 3 times, but it's not lava on the floor, it's just red tiles. So you can walk
Okay.
and stuff.
Yeah, you're it's up to you guys. Did you want to be on his back or vice versa, or?
Yeah, I think I'll be on.
You wanna
I'll be
fly?
on. Yeah, let's fly.
Let's do it.
I believe I
And
can
you
fly.
Well, I'm gonna.
I think you're in this space though, Zygon. You're in.
Okay.
Yeah, you're on the top left-hand corner of his token.
Yep, I'm in seat 1A.
Yes,
I'll,
you're in seat 1A.
I'll try and beak him. The Hellhound.
That misses. Your beak just hits a part of its obsidian flesh and bounces off.
No, wouldn't that hit? Does he have advantage because of my Wolf Spirit?
Also, I don't have my bless in there.
Okay, yeah, with a bless. Alright, while you're raging, your friends have advantage on melee attacks against any creature within 5 feet of you. Yes, he has advantage. Both of those attacks hit. The beak pierces through its flesh, and the talons rip into it with a crit. Alright, the talon really rips into this hellhound. This jagged, blistering, glowing claw mark is ripped through the hellhound's side. And it's looking bloodied.
I don't know. I feel like we should be flying over here, though.
Did you? This cave is 20 feet. You got a 20 feet high ceiling. How high did you want to be from the ground?
Oh, I made the attack on the Hellhound, so he's on the ground, I'm sure. So I'll be 5 feet up.
Okay. All right. So
we'll come over here. He can take a swing at me.
yeah, when you fly away, the Hellhound's gonna leap up and snap its maw at you. It hits.
Now,
You take 16 points of damage. Feathers get
I think
burnt.
I still get my fire resistance from Tiefling in the Druid form because you keep all your race stuff.
Oh, you're wild shaped. So yeah, you have your racial trait.
So 12 then. All right, and we'll just fly over to this side over here. All right. Where's the end? There we go.
Raven.
Alrighty.
Watch out for the lava, Raven. Lucky you're flying. You don't have to worry about it.
There you go. Alright, I'm going to shoot this Hellhound twice. Once to knock him back, and the second time to drop 5 feet from his, or 10 feet from his movement.
That hits. Alright, the beam slams into the Hellhound. It knocks him back against the wall. 8 force damage. And you hit. Hit it in the leg. Its movement speed is slowed. And it's looking pretty hurt. That Hellhound's bloodied.
And done.
This Hellhound growls. And it runs up to Otto. It sees him dodging. And it's going to just try and bite him and grapple you. Make an athletics or an acrobatics check. And it just bites you on your collar and starts to kind of bear its weight down on you and drag you down. You become grappled. Arrgh. And then I think the Hellhound's going to drag you back. Arrgh. Arrgh. Towards the Cerberus. Kostchtchie. He sees all this fighting and he targets Zygon with a telepathy and he screams in your ear, "Free me! Now!"
We're a little busy.
Sounds like the grumpy bug.
Alright. Mazer seems too involved with keeping Kostchtchie and the Cerberus at bay. He's got the chains from one arm holding the Cerberus. His chains from his other arm holding the Kostchtchie. I mean, the devil's only 5 feet tall. And, you know, this thing is probably weighs like 3 tons. But he has such manipulation of the chains that he seems to be able to hold them both at bay without them escaping. He doesn't, release the hounds or anything like that. Syken.
Alright, so this dog is bad business, right? We're supposed to knock him out? Or are we freeing him too?
I mean, the reason why he came here was to free Kostchtchie. Nothing more or nothing less.
Alright.
This is just an inconvenience. A guardian of Kostchtchie.
An inconvenience. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a 3-ton fire-spitting inconvenience. It could probably rip someone apart with 1 or 2 bites.
Exactly. It's an inconvenience. Didn't say how big an inconvenience, but it's still an inconvenience. Okay. Half of my movement to get off Nico. Thank you. I spent 5 feet of that movement to tip the driver.
I hope you give him a good rating, dude.
Yep. I'll do that after the fight. And then 5.
You get a notification
10.
telling you to raid him right now.
Okay, I'll use my free action to do so.
Alright, you're
It's like,
you're 30 feet of movement, right? So
yes, 30 feet of
15 to
movement.
get off. That's another 15.
Okay, that's another 15. Okay, then I'm going to use my bonus action to go ahead and cast Wrathful Smite.
Oh, sorry, actually, I miscalculated. You can get there. Alright, Wrathful Smite goes up. Your hammer is sheathed in psychic energy.
All right, and then let's try swinging. First attack,
Miss.
second attack.
That misses. Bounces
Oh, well.
off its armor platings.
Oh, he's tough. Okay, that's my turn then. I still have concentration on the Wrathful.
Alright, the Hellhound that got slowed, it runs up and attacks Otto with pack tactics. Because you're grappled, Otto, you won't be able to benefit from dodge either. And it's going to try and bite you with advantage. It hits. It starts tearing into you, and you take 16 points of damage. That's the Hellhound's turn. Alright, this thing. It's kept on a short leash, but it has 3 heads. And it's going to use those heads to bite people. One head is going to try to bite Otto. Massive fanged maw and fire coming out of its mouth. Rawr! It hits. And it's got a powerful bite. You're hit for 33 points of damage, 17 piercing and 16 fire. It will then snap its maw at Zygon. It chomps you, Zygon, for 39 points of damage.
Half fire because of the shield, right?
Yeah, so 30 points, 9 fire, 21 piercing.
Oh, that should still succeed, right? Because that's a plus. I still have my +5 from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, DC would have been 15.
And
for
your
that.
bless.
And then third head, it's going to try to bite Nico. It hits. It chomps you for 30 points of damage. And you'll take 16 as Nico. You're going to revert back. You can choose one of those 4 squares to revert back into. Alright, chomps you. You get a little bit scorched. Where did you go? The eagle disappeared from the initiative. Right, you're on 15, I think. And let me just take the eagle. Wait. What did I do to the eagle? I think my screen's frozen up or something. Is the eagle on the... I can't click the map at all.
Oh no, it went away.
Is the eagle on the map for you guys?
Nuh-uh.
I don't see it anymore.
Oh.
I moved myself. I don't know if that messed things up, but
I don't know. My map just completely spazzed out. Let me just change maps. Okay, no, I need to reload.
your
completely.
service is wandering around. But yeah,
Alright, I'm not clicking nothing. I need to actually reload. When I'm clicking on the map, nothing's happening. When I change map, it's just on the same map. I know there's like a glitch or something. Alright, let me reload. I was just adding Nico to the initiative because I took the eagle out. I'll just load back in. Okay, I think I'm back. Okay, well, yeah, what's that Cerberus doing? Where was it there?
Yep.
Okay. And... Okay, I think that's fixed now. Alright. This Cerberus, it looks like it could also claw at people. You feel like it's probably got the breath weapon as well. But the chain seems to be containing it somewhat. It's being held back. This beast. That's its turn done. Otto, you're up.
I am going to attack the one that's grappling me.
$14 is a miss. 21 hit. I sink a bolt into its side. 17 damage. Leaves the Hellhound injured.
And then I'll action surge and attack it again.
Hit. You sink another bolt. The bolt goes straight through it. Pierces through the other side of it. It yelps. It's almost dead.
And one more time.
That's a hit. And the Hellhound just dies with a puff of black smoke and leaves a tufty bit of black stain on the ground.
Then I'll bonus action second wind.
Okay. Release from the grapple.
And probably gonna regret this, but I'm gonna fly away from these things.
You instantly regret it. This Cerberus opportunity attacks you with a mouth. Arrgh. And you don't regret it. It actually misses. It snaps short with one of its 3 heads. And the Hellhound, it does the same thing. The Hellhound has advantage from pack tactics, because when you leave the space, it's this space. Oh, actually, no, it wouldn't have advantage. You're out of the Cerberus's reach. Or not within 5 feet of it. So it misses too.
Do you feel lucky, punk?
Boggle.
Alright, recklessly gonna finish this Hellhound.
Hit. And another Hellhound stain appears on the ground.
Zip over to Mr. Cerberus.
You come over, 22 hits. Sink the axe into this thing. It's incredibly tough. 20 damage doesn't really do a whole lot to it.
Bonus action attack.
Crit. Alright, that does something to it. 46 damage. It kills one of the heads. You come over and just
Awesome.
you hack it once, you slash it across the neck, you hack into it again, and you like just sink the axe into the back of the head. The Cerberus's head just starts to hang limply as the rest of the beast moves. The head's getting dragged along the ground.
Action surge.
15 misses. And that's a crit. You hack into it again. It doesn't kill another head, but with 36 damage, you've actually done quite a lot of damage to this thing. It's not bloodied, but it's you're beating it down. It's got a few injuries on it now and a dead head. Nico.
Okay. Just yeah, I'm gonna try and confuse the Cerberus and Mazer.
Alright, you cast confusion on those two. Mazer has magic resistance, and he tries to resist, but he's getting all sorts of confuddled. He'll become confused. The Cerberus. I just gotta check something. Alright, it doesn't have advantage, despite its many heads. But what it does have is the ability to just choose to succeed instead. Use a legendary resistance. on that one.
Okay. I wouldn't happen to have noticed if the one head that's there's one head alive or two heads.
There's two heads
Two.
alive. Two heads alive.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that they both eat people independently. So I'll just chill here. Okay.
Raven.
Alrighty. Dunk, dunk, dunk. 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 I'm gonna shoot this Hellhound. Knock it back 10 feet. First one.
That hits. The Hellhound is seriously injured. You knock it back, a big chunk is missing from its side.
And knock it back again.
You hit it again, and it, you just, throw it into the tar pit. It explodes and joins all of that black, oily mess on the ground.
Next.
Kostchtchie. He's going to target Nico, and he's going to say, "Free me now, little creature! Free me!"
Shut up, Mr. Trump.
It's telepathic, and only Nico hears it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Mesa, he just continues keeping his chained occupants under wraps. Lycan.
All right, let's try this again. Let's start swinging. First attack.
Hit. So
So
psychic
the
energy. Alright, what does that do? That smite? Is that the one where you can't go invisible?
no, that's the one where they're frightened.
Okay. Right. It has advantage on the saving throw. And it doesn't want to be frightened of you, so it'll just succeed.
Okay. Then I will use as a bonus action. I'll cast it again.
Okay.
And then I'll swing with my second attack.
That hits. Another 13 damage. And here comes another wisdom save. 23.
Okay. Okay, that passes.
Yep. 23 is a success. It's not frightened.
Yep. Still takes the extra 6.
Yeah. Took 13 points of damage. It's bloodied now. The heads are kind of yelping a little bit, and there's like a deep guttural like instead of the hellhounds, which are like yep 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 yep. And
Just that question. Mazer didn't get confused on that. He just continued doing what he's doing.
oh, what was he doing? Oh yes, he needs to roll a d8. Actually, forgot about his confusion. What did he do? He got a 7.
I think it's a D10.
Is it a d10?
Yeah.
Okay, we roll a d10. 2.
So 2 is
He dies.
the creature doesn't take an action. Oh, 2 to 6 is creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Okay, he wasn't doing that anyway, so
That's fine.
Alright, Zygon, you've used your action. You've used your bonus action. Did you want to move?
No, sorry. That was my turn. Forgot to click the endo T.
Alright, the dead Cerberus head, it comes back to life. It was only knocked unconscious, really. It regenerates. And all 3 heads are back in the fight.
Did the Cerberus pass its confusion? No, it didn't.
It decided
chose
to
to.
not want to be confused.
Yeah.
I don't
It
blame
just
it.
it just chose to do that.
That's okay. I
Alright.
chose to change my underwear. It's August.
It's got all 3 heads back in action, and I feel like it could be doing a lot more to you guys as well, but the Chain Devil's holding it back. Chain Devil also, holding Kostchtchie there, who's telling you guys to free him over and over again. The first bite will be at Zygon. It chomps you, and it hits you for 31 points of damage. Zygon. Flames explode from its mouth as it bites. It'll bite at Bargle. It hits. Bargle, you've got heavy armor master, right?
Yes.
Alright, so it'll be 12 piercing damage and 16 fire damage. 28 points in total. And then third bite at Nico. It hits. It chomps you for 27 points of damage. 19 piercing and 8 fire. Again, it's trying to like leap at you guys and claw at you as well, but the Chain Devil's still holding it at bay. Little tufts of flame are coming out of its mouth as well, but the collars seem to be kind of choking it a little bit. You can tell it just wants to breathe fire on everyone. Otto.
Gonna bonus action Fighting Spirit and fire at Cerberus twice.
Hit. You sink a bolt into a head. Hit. Another bolt. And that head's starting to sway. It's almost dead. But it kind of rejuvenates. It seems to need to deal quite a lot of damage to it in one go to actually defeat one of these heads. Margle.
Alright, Reckless again.
17 hits. You slash into a neck of one of its 3 necks. Creature's starting to look pretty beat down now. 20 hits. You hack into it again, and the head is starting to become slowed down. It's dragging. But it's not enough to kill a head.
And then I'll bonus action second one.
Nico.
So this is like a tar-like substance over on the side here?
Yeah, it looks like tar. It could be demon ichor. It's black. It's slick. It's shiny.
Alright, I'm going
Mazer
to...
and Kostchtchie are both like knee deep in it.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here. I'm in a bad spot here. Alright, I'm gonna summon Pumpy and have him teleport us both over to the corner back here. On his turn.
Okay.
Let me grab a puppy. Be on the floor with me, puppy. You don't have to be all the way up there.
He bumps his head when he appears. Arr.
It's like,
Quickly
oh,
flies down.
I love to fly. Hold me back. All right.
Raven.
Alrighty. Do. Shoot the big doggy.
Hit. You
And
keep on focusing on the same head. It
shoot him again.
hits it again. It snaps another head back. I mean, despite not killing any of the heads, it's actually looking pretty damn injured now. Alright, Kostchtchie is getting pretty impatient now. I mean, if you couldn't tell already. And he just starts screaming to everyone in Abyssal. You! With the axe! Free me! You with the shield! Free me! Stop shooting the dog and free me! And he's like, his face is going red, he's trembling and he's like shaking. He looks so angry. But he's not able to break free of those chains. And Mesa just continues holding back the Cerberus.
D10 on that, on the confusion.
Alright, yeah, he might do something crazy. 9?
9 is the creature can act and move as normal.
Okay, I'll make his wisdom save for last turn as well.
Yeah.
And I'll make it again for this turn. He's not doing anything.
Okay,
But he does
let me
break out of the confusion. Alright, he doesn't really behave any differently when he's confused by the looks of things. Zyken.
All right, let's try to finish this off then. Let's just do some damage then. As my bonus action, I'm actually going to go ahead and cast a spiritual weapon.
Alright, the spiritual weapon slams straight into it. 11 force damage. Start to wail away at it.
Okay, and then first attack.
Oh, that was the wrong spirit.
Yeah.
Your spiritual weapon looks like a spirit guardian.
Okay. Wow, how meta. Okay. And then my spirit guardians is all just a swarm of spirit weapons just hitting people.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay. Then first attack.
Alright, despite how your spiritual weapon may usually look as well, Zygon, it actually appears as a little mini pit fiend that's just flying around punching things.
All right. Well, it's a crit, so you know what's going to happen.
Okay. Alright, you divine smite and 40 points of damage. Alright, that actually kills one of the heads. You just bring the glowing hammer down and you just kill its center head. It slumps down, unresponsive. Big radiant wound was burnt into the top of its head.
All right. And then second attack. Bow. That's a miss.
Miss. Just when you think you've got this thing beat, the head that you just knocked out wakes back up, regenerates, and it roars. Immediately snaps at Zygon with its maw.
Ow. That might be enough to knock me out.
It's gonna smite you.
It smites you with its fire damage. It chomps you for 40 piercing damage and 12 fire. 52.
Okay, so that... Oh, wow. I'm down to 2. All right.
Even with this massive maw bearing down on Zygon, he still stands. Another head is going to bite at Bargle. And it chomps him. For 11 piercing and 11 fire. So 22 points for you, Bargle. And then the third head will bite Zygon again.
That's a miss.
You hold up the shield of the Hidden Lord and it just chomps against it.
Does the Hidden Lord bite back at the head?
Hidden Lord is not really commenting too much in this fight. He's just saying a little location. It was like, keep going, Zygon. I wouldn't mind being on the grappling end of that chain, choking that demon to death, to be honest. Otto.
I'm gonna attack Cerberus.
Hit. You sink a bolt into its neck. It's close to falling. Fire again, but ting, the bolt ricochets off its armor plating.
With the eagle, does it have to be melee attacks, or does it anybody's attack get it?
Melee.
Okay.
Bargle.
All right, give him the Great Axe recklessly again.
Hit. And you just hack the axe into one of its heads, that head dies, another head comes and snapping at you, and you just continue that axe swing through all 3 heads. And just a massive beast slumps down, all 3 chins hit the ground, and those chains immediately retract back into Maze's arms.
Alright. So we'll move around to Mazer.
That hits. You swing the axe and pierce the chain devil. 22 damage. He gets a little bit injured from that.
And bonus action.
Hit. You slash into the chain devil again. He's looking bloodied. Takes a couple of steps back into this tar. Nico.
Okay, I'll move up to here, and then I'll hit the Mazer, the Thorn Whip.
Hit.
I'll pull him on to me.
You drag him 10 feet closer and kind of stretches his arms out as the chain continues stretching towards Kostchtchie. You see more chains start to emerge from the tar.
Okay, and then I'll healing word on Zygon, and there's more to that. So that's 4 more on top of that, so 11, and then you get some puppy power. So 11, 17.
Is it from Life Domain?
Yeah, from Life Domain.
Yeah, 2 plus spells level, so it'll be 16.
3, okay, so it's 16.
Yeah, 2 plus spell level. I think you had 3 plus spell level.
Okay, yeah.
For my
Raven.
friend. There you go, Zygon. 28.
Cool, thanks.
Alright, Kostchtchie is like just screaming at you guys with anguish, frustration, and he's just bellowing all of these foul epithets at you guys. He's calling you every name under the sun. Mazer is going to, with his free arm, spin around and whip a chain at Bargle. It hits. The chain wraps around you, Bargle. Its razor sharp barbs start to soar into your flesh. You become grappled and restrained. And as he tightens the chains, you'll take damage at the start of your turn. And it also does 5 slashing damage to you now.
Is he still confused?
No.
He made the saving.
Damn it.
He made the save.
Stop saving.
Zygon, at the start of your turn, that's the end of his turn, by the way. Zygon, at the start of your turn, he unwraps the chains from his face. And he's got a little Lulu face. And he says, Zygon, why are you punching me in the glove compartment? Stop that, Zygon! You need to make a wisdom save against being frightened.
No, you don't. I think he's immune to fear.
Okay.
Immune to
okay.
Lulu fear.
And it doesn't bother you.
I just laugh like exactly like how I'm laughing right now. Okay. So
Tempted to frighten you, that was all.
okay. Good try. Points for effort, I guess. Let's see. What am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and first spiritual weapon. I'm going to move the spiritual weapon to try to hit him. So whack that. Okay, and then I'm just going to swing twice. First attack,
Miss.
Second attack.
Hit.
Okay. And I think that'll be it for me.
Right,
Yeah.
come in with your hammer. The warhammer spiritual pit fiend just like uppercuts him. You swing your hammer at him, and chain moves up and blocks your attack. You get under that chain and hit him in his side. He's like staggering around. He can barely stand. Otto.
Gonna attack Mazer.
Hit. You sink
again?
a bolt straight into his chest. He falls down to one knee. You go to finish him off with a headshot, but instead chains fly up and hit the bolt to the side. Bargle, you're going to take 3 piercing damage at the start of your turn. You're grappled and restrained. Can't move.
Andrew might be knowing. Am I able to do a weapon swap?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna switch over to my glaive
You reach
and
for your glaive.
it'll be reckless, so it'll be flat.
Okay. And you swing at him. He keeps you down, and your attack falls short. Miss. And you don't miss that one. As he's struggling with all these different adversaries, you just kind of get a little bit of wiggle room with your chain there, Bargle, and just split that silvered glaive straight into his forehead. It cracks his skull open. The silver hisses as it burns through his flesh like acid. He collapses, and immediately those chains unravel from the Demon Lord. And we're going to stay initiative because he's a Demon Lord. And he's unpredictable. You guys don't know what he's going to do. You're not grappled or restrained anymore. Oops,
Alright.
Still raging though.
So, Mazer died? Or is he just
Oh yeah.
let go? Okay.
Critical glaive to his skull. It cracked his skull
Okay.
open.
He doesn't have an X on it. That's all. Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. He just disappears. He doesn't even get an X. Straight up vanishes.
Okay. I shout out, there, you're free! I'll head over here.
Just in common.
I speak Infernal. He hopefully speaks Infernal.
He's doesn't respond to that. He just keeps on. He's kind of come to the realization that chains are starting to loose up at the moment.
I'll just dodge at the moment until I find out what the heck he's doing. Oh, they are.
Raven.
There, per the instructions of Lord Ball, you are free, and you will help us take care of Zariel when the time comes.
He just roars. And you feel like he doesn't like being told what to do either.
That's okay, you're free.
Starting to struggle with the chain.
Do you need any healing or anything?
He just starts, he continues just swearing at you. You mother of a son of a... You should have freed me! Quicker!
He did.
Alright. He's still like a bit chained up. But he wiggles from side to side. And he's got these massive bulging muscles. Apparently this guy used to be a frost giant, but now he's a hill giant. But he's quite muscular.
What?
You gotta explain that. I was a dwarf, but now I'm a gnome.
He's trans, okay?
He stole his father's hammer. And he was
I gotcha.
got turned into a hill giant. There's no greater punishment for a giant but to be demoted through the ranks of the ordinary. Alright, Kostchtchie raises his arms. He's free. And he just starts splashing through the tar. Zario! He yells out. Zario! I'm coming for my hammer, and I will crush you with it! I swear it! And he just doesn't even pay any attention to you guys. And then he casts a spell.
You wouldn't happen to have seen any adamantine rods around here, would you?
You guys are basically insignificant to him. He doesn't even seem to. And he doesn't even say thank you. And he casts a spell and he just quickly turns into a wind. The rough form of wind of a hill giant, about 10 feet tall, and he's gone. He moves 300 feet. Straight
Wow.
by you guys. You can opportunity attack him if you want. And
Man, he broke wind.
then
Wow.
straight up into the chasm, gone. In the blink of an eye.
Rude, but okay.
Alright, guys, we should, fly away from here before my fly wears off. Otherwise, we're stuck here for an hour. Any other stuff at the bottom of the cave here? Useful?
There's a heap of tar-laden chains and a massive pit of tar that actually continues far beyond this map in this massive tar pool. It's
Yeah, I think we're done, guys.
about 80 feet long.
All right, we're done. All right. Good thing these tiles aren't lava. All right.
Can you guys carry us up, or do I need to?
You
get
need to poof.
movements? Well, I can't poof because I teleport away, but I will summon each of us a giant eagle because I can summon 2.
Okay. Alright, you conjure a couple of eagles. When you summon these eagles, they don't look like regular eagles. They've got
Extra crispy.
jet black beaks. They have red feathers. They have like a fiendish appearance. And they smell like brimstone. Devil eagles. But other than that,
They call them deagles.
They just behave well. Oh, actually, no, wait. You're using conjure animals? Oh no, you don't
Yeah.
get to choose what you summon. With conjure animals, it's chosen by the DM. So what are you
But he chooses
summoning?
giant eagles.
You choose the challenge rating,
Uh,
and no in hell you're definitely not going to get what you want. So which challenge rating would you like to summon?
we'll go with challenge rating of 1. Yeah.
Okay, that's at 3rd level. Challenge rating 1, 2 beasts of challenge rating 1. Okay, you do a conjure animal. And see what you get. Two giant hyenas will appear next to you. And they have this fiendish appearance, almost gnoll-like faces.
Okay,
Definitely
well.
not what you wanted, however.
Can
they form a pyramid, and then we can go over?
like a 500-foot pyramid. It's a little much. All right. I mean, I guess we'll have to chill down here for an hour.
Alright, short rest it is.
All right, fair enough.
One of the hyenas actually, when they appear, they have a collar. It looks like a collar of infernal iron around their neck. You don't know how it got this. This has never happened before if you've ever cast a spell. But on the collar there is like a little trinket dangling down. 3 little chains with these little spike balls dangling off of the collar.
It's a nice little collar you got there.
And they don't speak.
You probably got it at the hop topic.
I mean, I
They
guess
got
we
it
can
off
follow
which?
if we want to get out of here sooner rather than later.
Alright, you could make a religion check to try and determine the significance of this collar.
Sure.
I think, isn't Boggle still flying? I think some people still got fly. I don't know why you can't
Yeah.
just start flying people up.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's what I asked
'Cause-
first. If you could carry us, or if I had to.
Alright,
Sure, if I can carry someone up, sure, I'll carry people.
I don't know. Religion isn't good.
You don't know what the significance of this is. Otto, you when you see this, you have this flashback in your mind. Again, there's this ear ringing sound in your ears, and you get a little bit of a crushing headache, and you just see this quick lapse of a three-headed three-headed spiked flail just hitting 3 knights in the head. They look like hell riders. And then you get this another crushing headache on your head where your injury is. That sensation lapses pretty quickly. You probably don't understand the significance of that. Alright, Fly goes for 10 minutes, and Boggle, you're a strong fellow. Your carrying capacity is about 270 pounds. Oh, you are carrying a lot. Actually, I do not think you're strong enough to carry anyone. You're carrying a shit ton. So you're not going to be able to take anyone. So yeah,
That's what I
you're
figured.
going to have to wait.
Between my plate, my weapons.
Yeah, I mean, you could just attempt to climb up as well. I mean, if you have a reasonable athletics, you're looking at these cliffs and you're thinking it's just like climbing a tree. It's not going to be hard. If you don't have a good athletics, then you're probably thinking like, there's no way I'm going to make it up there.
There's no way I'm going to make it up there.
I'll just polymorph. I don't think we want to be staying here long.
Okay, you cast polymorph. The hyenas vanish and targeting yourself.
Yeah.
What would you like to polymorph into?
Something with fly, I
A
guess.
giant eagle.
I could do better than that, but whatever. We're just going upstairs.
Right, it's your choice. You choose what you want to polymorph into.
I'll go the giant eagle. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm comfortable in it.
Woohoo, dibs on 1A.
Alright. Alright, yeah. Eagle can take you guys up. One by one, you're ferried up to this volcanic land above. And I'm guessing you're just dropping the form straight away, Nico. It's just to get up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, you guys are up here, and Ness and Alandir are just waiting with Gorguts with Lulu. And Lulu looks over at you all and telepathically says, well, how did it go? Oh, it was like really windy up here for a brief moment. I thought I saw some big giant wind whoosh by, but then it was gone.
Yeah, I forgot what we were supposed to do with him other than let him go, so. But
What do
he's
you
good,
mean?
he's gone.
That was Kostchtchie? You mean
That was.
the wind that went by?
Yep, that was him.
Oh, I thought I heard him yelling out or something about Zariel.
Yeah, he wants to go play with her.
Mm-hmm.
Great! So it all went to plan then.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
So,
we was just
where's our
waiting
next
here.
stop?
Actually, I might say that Ness and Alandir have gone off with the scavenger. The tormentor, sorry, not the scavenger. They might have gone off to do some scouting. They got a lead for an adamantine rod or something. Just to explain why they're not here and why your other vehicle's not here. They've gone off to do that.
Give joyriding.
Yeah, they're just doing donuts.
Awesome sauce.
Okay, so when you
So-
look around you here, I mean, It's not like most areas in Avernus. This is a scorched landscape filled full of grumbling volcanoes that are spewing lava, thick smoke everywhere. The air is hot, hotter than usual.
It's hotter than a snake's ass in a wagon rut.
Alright, what do you guys do now? I think that fly spell will probably run out pretty soon.
Yeah. So, where to next, guys?
Shouldn't we go back and get our rods?
What rods?
When he said the guys at the Hell Rider's tomb said that after we freed Kostchtchie, he would give us the rods.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we don't have to go right at the very moment, but I mean,
No, that's a good idea.
at least we'll
It's fine.
have the rod then. I don't know where we still are. Don't know where any of these other rods are, so we're still like half shy or so.
Let's find the gateway thingy.
So, I mean, I don't know. Is it easier to find the gateway or just finds the Hell Rider? I mean, I think that after we've been there, it should be equally fine to get to either of
No,
them.
because we've been to places before and tried to use a map and took like 14 hours or 20 hours or 3 days. So if we find one of these gates,
But
it's a
you
lot
don't
faster.
think it's going to take us like 13 hours or days to find the gate? Either way, I don't care. Someone else drive.
Alright, do you guys want to be looking at the map? I'm guessing.
yeah, we're gonna look for a gate and head there.
Alright, guys, pull out the map and you're at Kostchtchie's Moor. That demon lord turned into wind and he's gone. Who knows where he went? He's gone way too quick for you guys to follow him. You know that Elanthius has promised you an adamantine rod if you release Kostchtchie, which you did. You know that there will be a distraction most likely now, allowing you to get to the scav and the sword of Zariel. You've also got these other leads that could lead you potentially to more adamantine rods if you wanted to pursue that avenue.
I don't know. The binds are sundered. Isn't that like the split chains? Don't we think that? I don't know.
Could be.
Souls languish. I mean, did we want to go to that little thing that dunks you into the river Styx and go look see if we could find something in the river Styx for that where souls languish?
Sure.
Works
I
for
mean,
me.
so, I'm not sure is where you need to go fishing and all, but I mean, seems like it's at least an option.
Hmm.
I mean, we're running out, and the knowledge of the many worlds abounds. That's the ones that really confuses me. I mean, like, how many places in here knows like all the things about many worlds? I really, really thought that was going to be at the
The
Cyprodexes.
Mordekainen guy who
Um,
studied all the foes and stuff.
I mean, maybe he wasn't so happy to see us, though. I mean,
Was
we
that a
can't just like.
reference to the Mordekainen Tome of Foes?
Hey, could have been.
He's an extra planet traveler. You know, he's just holidaying here in Avernus. He's got a bit of a reputation. He's famous. The spell's named after him. Very knowledgeable. You actually went to him for information. He thought he was like too knowledgeable to deal with you guys. He
Yeah,
sent
I
you
mean
to
that's
that
an
other
option
wizard.
too. We could go there. Because wasn't the little thing that we were dunking in before, wasn't that like damaged? I don't want to like necessarily be going into the river Styx. We don't have to. I don't know. So some options. I mean, I think that the Hell Rider's lay, he's going to give us that whenever we needs to show up there. So we don't necessarily need to go there specifically right now, unless we want them all in hands. But at least we knows where that one is, and the charlatans ones we know too. But in order to get that one, what do we got to do with him? We got to find the golds. His little drivey thing. I mean, we could go hunt that down, but I don't know how the best way to go find someone specifically in here is. I mean, you think that the those archways would take us if we say we want to go to the, the name of his ride, it would just take us there? I mean, it'd be worth a try. I don't know. Up to you guys. I think that we should try to, if we're going to go looking for all these rods, we should go to try and find, either retrieve one of them or find another ones, or, I mean, go somewhere and takes a rest is probably, I don't know how spent people's are, how tired they are. I mean, I've been up for a day or so.
Let's see. I mean, if we go to the Hell Riders and turn in the thingy there and get the rod, we can get a rest there. Pretty safe.
I mean, maybe.
Work from there.
Okay. I mean, I don't really like to sleep anywhere other than at the Wandering Emporiums because, I think I have bad dreams, but I mean, we can risk it if we have to.
That's only dreams.
I mean, we are running somewhat lows on coins, not so lows, but we're definitely. Luckily, we're spending them faster than we're getting them, I guess.
We got 25 soul coins.
Yeah, but one good night's sleep is like 7 or 8. So
It depends on how much you let Mahadi keep on selling you his services. Like it's minimum of 1 soul coin each.
So
Be,
I don't know.
3
Do we
or 4
want
rests.
to take a vote or something, or where to go?
All
I
right,
guess we should decide if we're resting or not at first.
Well, I mean that fight kind of spent a bunch on me, but I can keep going if necessary.
All right, you want to go the risks, the crypts, and we can try and rest there. I mean, so like I said, not
That would be a
the
good
best
idea.
of things, but okay. I guess then that's it. Well, let's go to the crypts and get our rod and see if he let us take a snooze there.
Seems fair.
Alright.
All right, who's driving?
You guys are headed to the crypt to the Hell Riders. Yeah, who is driving? And who is navigating?
I'd like to take a short rest while we're driving, so I'd like to not drive if possible.
Yeah, I'd like to take a short rest as well. So someone else, if possible.
All right, I'll drive or navigate, one or the other.
Alright. Raven will drive. Who wants to navigate?
I auto on that. I don't really need a rest, so I'll navigate so other people can do their thing.
Okay. Now, anyone who's not driving or navigating, feel free to take a short rest. And put your tokens in this corner, bottom right hand corner if you need it. Alright, Otto, roll me a 2d8. It's a location you've been before.
$13.
I need to burn a soul coin. I presume that you guys took them out of the stash and added 1 to Gore Guts. You've thrown another soul coin in Gore Guts and you've heard all the anguish screams. People getting destroyed, basically. Their souls destroyed by the infernal furnace of the war machine. And
it's adding it again. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it'll add it automatically and deduct the hit dice for you.
I got all fixed.
And should also restore resources as well. For some reason it's not saying that, but maybe it
Took us 12 hours to get to the portal thingy.
13 hours it'll take. The bless is still active, and No one is in, need to, make another con save for extreme exhaustion or anything like that. You guys continue cruising along the Avernian hellscape. And as you guys are traveling, Avernus is starting to take its wear on you guys. It's a place of abject misery. You've not really met anyone that's happy here. Maybe Mahadi, but is he really happy? Even devils themselves, weaker devils, are exploited, tormented by their superiors. Even the stronger devils that you've met, they seem to also live in constant fear of being passed over for promotion or demoted. And when things have started to go right for you guys, joy is ever only fleeting. Fuels suspicion that things are about to get much worse. Inescapable pessimism reeks in Avernus. And it's not nice being here. There's no wildlife. There's no food here. The food that you do eat, it tastes like ash. There's no water. The water that you drink from your water skins that were given to you by Mad Maggie tastes like spoiled milk. And sometimes you just dream of having a feast at Infernal Rapture. It's a good tasting meal, but the price is always just too high to constantly eat that every day. Sometimes you feel like you're rewarded for selfishness. A while later, you arrive at the crypt of the Hell Riders. The cartographer buzzes everyone back into action because it speaks. Zariel's fallen companions cannot rest. Nobody can in this nightmare hellscape. Right, you arrive at the crypt, you pull up, you get out of the vehicle, you say oogly boogly doo to open the crypt for glory, to open the crypt. You actually see the wagon of Olanthius, his chariot, I should say, with the Gorgons. They're parked out the front still, and you just head down to Olanthius's chamber. I'll move you guys over to that area now. You head over and knock on his door. And he says, "1 second." Okay.
Might be I don't know. Do we want Lulu to wait in the car? I guess we're resting here, so might as well bring her. It's fine.
It's up to you. She'll listen to you if you tell her to wait.
No, that's fine. She can chill out. Corgi's long gone, though.
You have returned, Olanthius says.
The demon's been freed. He's off looking for his hammer as we speaks.
I have nothing more than your word to go on for that information. And I'll trust your word is all I need.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
As I have promised, the adamantine rod. I must admit I was surprised that you had learned the location of the Bleeding Citadel. That information is not easy to come by. Remind me again how you got that information.
Top secret.
Oh, go on then. Keep your secrets.
Well, yeah, I mean...
He starts walking
Nothing
off.
personal.
He comes back a moment later with the adamantine rod in his hand. As promised, here is the rod that you seek.
Thank you. We take a Vula
I
rod.
must admit I am not sure of the rod's purpose. Do you know of the rod's purpose?
No. We just
No.
know that they're wanted.
They
That means
must be
they got
important.
letters on them. I think if you put them all together, they spells out something. That's my guesses. Or maybe they'll like thread together and make a big stick that you can like whack people with, something like that.
Big stick.
I've heard of things like that. They like assemble together and they get better than the sum of their parts.
That sounds absurd. Who would come up with something like that? Anyway, you have what you want from me. Now all I can do is hope that you complete your task. I hope that there is a glimmer of hope in Zari that you can exploit.
We hope so too.
If there is nothing more you need of me, I suggest you leave.
All
Okay.
right. We're just gonna go out over there and have a quick nap, and then we'll leave.
Can we rest here before we head back out, or is overstaying our welcomes?
I'm not sure if that will be why. I am not
Uh-huh.
sure what I would be capable of if Zariel were to command me otherwise.
Right. That's a good point. All right. Well, we'll be off then.
But wait,
Okay.
there is a way to ensure that I cannot harm you in your sleep. The ritual room prevents me from entering, magically shielded. There I cannot enter it. In fact, I cannot even perceive their presence. That may be a safe place for you to rest.
Oh, thanks.
Creepy ritual room. Okay. All right. Sounds good.
What's so creepy about it?
Well, I don't know. It's got big like pentagrams and fog and stuffs like that.
Oh,
You have to take our word for it because you can't perceive it.
that sounds kind of nice.
Right. Right. I mean, yeah.
So be it. There you will be
Okay.
protected from whatever evil I may be commanded to do. He gestures his gauntleted hand to the hallway. You guys make your way through the crypt. Make your way to that ritual room. I'll just move you guys down there. And there's a layer of fog
Okay.
on the ground, a bloody pentagram. It's a small chamber, 15 by 20 feet. And Lulu gets freaked out. Oh, I don't like the look of this.
I'm not a huge fan either. I mean, I almost think that we'd be better off heading back to Mahardy's, but I guess, I mean, I feel like we've just decided to go right to the hotbed of the evilness, and we're gonna rest there in a vulnerable state. So
It's up to you
But-
guys. What? If
we're here. What could go wrong? When in hell?
Gonna lay out my bedroll and
well,
Go
you do
sleep.
know that you're shielded against undead creatures, so
I mean, that's
There is that.
there's that layer of protection. It's also behind a secret door. You're feeling relatively safe,
okay.
and you guys are so tired you can just like close your eyes and go to sleep, basically.
sweet.
All right, let's do it. I guess.
Alright, everyone can take a long rest. The bless is going to expire. I mean, it's not exactly a new day or a new dawn, but dawn has gone by for anything that resets of a dawn. Dawn somewhere in the world. And, I mean, you can't really say you're waking up feeling refreshed. You've got all your abilities back, spell slots, hit points, and you can prepare new spells if you do prepare spells. In that sense, you're fresh, but you guys are feeling not too great. Some of you, maybe. Everyone needs to make a wisdom save for the pervasive evil of hell.
Well, I'll hand out good berries again for today.
Okay. You eat the good berry. It's probably the only thing you eat for the whole day. Tiny little berry. It makes you feel full, but
Well, we could eat the ones that people had before if they had them left. I had 2 left, but these are just to keep in case we need them at some point today.
sure.
I'm gonna use my inspiration because I don't want to be pervasively evil.
Oh, maybe I think I failed finally.
Now you got a.
You guys wake up, and Lulu says, "How was your sleep, everyone?"
Okay.
Jokes. I feel fine. I did have this weird dream. I was in a glove box and I was getting punched. And...
Everybody has 9 temporary hit points too from me. Hooray!
Right. Raven and Boggle, when you guys wake up, you're feeling a little bit annoyed. You didn't have a good sleep. You've woken up on the wrong side of the bed, and you start to reevaluate your own ideals and your own reasons for being here. Because you guys are both now lawful evil.
Yep, I was already.
Okay, well,
That's complete 180 from chaotic good.
Lawfuler, eviler.
There you go.
yeah, you start to have this idea in your head that maybe if you get the sword of Zariel, instead of giving it to her and trying to
I can rule.
reignite that glimmer of the angel within her, instead you could give it to her, and maybe you could surrender it to her, and if you're lucky, you may be blessed and you get to serve her. Maybe one of Zariel's generals. Your motivations have changed. You start to feel evil. You may may not show it, but you're lawful and evil, so you might want to keep that a bit of a secret, but that's how you're feeling. Your motivations have changed. You guys know that if you get away from hell for long enough, you'll probably start to feel normal again. It's something that you're conscious of as well. Like, you'll realize that there has been a change, but you won't want to change yourself, really.
I'm good with this.
Yeah.
It's against the law to punch Lulu while she's in a glove compartment. I still follow the law.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't, well,
you feel okay with being evil, basically. Alright, anyway, you guys get ready for another day of adventuring, and I'm guessing you don't want to stick around here any longer, so I'll move you guys back over to Gorgot.
Off we go.
So where's we going? Do you want to go talk to Morgan guys? That seems probably like our best lead. I mean, because maybe even if he's not like that person, maybe he knows something about those things. I don't know. Maybe.
Sure.
I mean, it's just randomly dipping myself in the river Styx inside a little contraption that broke once already, and we don't know really how to control. Doesn't sound like a good day. Okay.
Did it break?
Enough.
Did it
Yeah,
break? I don't think. Oh, well, I wasn't there.
Couldn't pull us back up because it got like damage from the attack.
Oh,
We had to like dimension door back out of it.
Yeah, the chain got broken. The diving bell itself was intact, and it was test run number 221. I feel like Basilstein, he's probably got something else going by now. He is the mechanic that invented Zariel's Flying Fortress and these war machines that you drive. He's a pretty handy fellow.
I mean, the chain sundered too. I feel like that's where we know where that is too, right? I mean, don't we know where those split chains were? We were there
Yep,
at the sundered
we
chain.
were there.
You want to go there? That seems like the least likely of things trying to kill our face. Let's go look at those ones. I'm making the executive decision. Let's drive. I'll drive.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, you guys want to head to the sundered chains. Yeah. Five rods to go, 5 locations to visit. Whoever's navigating, roll me a 2d8 to get to the sundered
Zip
chains.
to that.
You're gonna need to throw another soul coin in the scavenger too at this stage.
Do we know where the portals are? Or...
From the Crypt of the Hell Riders, you guys can get straight to the arches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use the arches to get there?
Sure, whatever. I'd rather not. I mean, if it's we've already been here, I think we could just get specs there.
Yeah, the archers take us there immediately without having to roll like
but
20 hours of
We
travel.
don't get to the arches immediately, do we?
The archers are close.
From the Crypt of the Hell Riders, yeah, Atlanteus is able to give you an accurate description of how to get there. He can show you how to get there, and you can just get there. Like it's not far.
Let's do that then. Sure. Okay.
All right, you guys head to the Arches of Ulloch, and it takes you about 20 minutes to drive over there. And as you start to get closer, they start to hum.
Can we all just think where binds are sundered instead of like a specific spot and see if it just takes us to that spot?
It's up to you guys. Whatever you want to think.
Maybe
Sure.
the archway knows better than we do.
Maybe. Sounds good to me then.
Alright, so you guys are thinking where binds are sundered.
Yep.
Alright, you drive closer to these ornate black arches. You hear cartographers say, "Only fools step through Ulloch's gates. They lead nowhere. A wise person wants to go." And the stonework starts to glow with these infernal runes. The humming becomes louder and louder and louder. And you guys think of where binds are sundered. And Nico, roll me a 1d20, please. And Raven, roll me a 1d12.
Am I 1d20 or you said wait?
Yeah. 20 for Nico, 12 for Raven. Alright, as you guys are driving, a roaring sheet of flame emerges. You drive through it. The second before you hit the river Styx that is abutting these arches, you reappear at the front of a churning volcano. It's Bell's Forge. An ousted archduke sulking in a volcano, eager to reclaim his stolen throne, the cartographer says. And you're just at the outskirts of this gargantuan volcano that dominates the horizon, about 1,000 feet away.
Well, this is awkward.
I mean, do we
Maybe we
just
should have
want
thought of the broken chains.
do we want to just go and chat with what we've got so far? Because he didn't even get the locations before. Maybe he's got some ideas. At least we can have conversations with him about it, I guess.
There you go. Sure.
I mean, or we could go drive somewhere else. I mean, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty lost here. We were confused before, and then we decided to keep being confused. I feel like we got like the things in place that we needed to do, that we could now go to try and get the swords. But I guess with these things in place, I mean, what do we hope for Bells to give us after we've gotten all these in place?
Yeah, I mean, we're already going to get what he promised to give us, right? So,
I mean, we already got what he promised to give us.
yeah, exactly. That's what I said. So, I'm just thinking, maybe we should just go to the scab.
Okay. Well, we still get more powerful the more rods we have.
Do we? We don't know how to use them.
Maybe if we put them all together and read the words, we will.
These 9 rods, I mean, these are wanted by a former Archduke, Bell. And they were taken by Zariel and scattered around Avernus. I mean, these are items that archdevils, archduchesses are dealing with, and they don't spend their time with little remedial tasks.
Yeah, they don't waste their attunement slots on crappy things.
They don't waste their attunement. Like, there must be some significance to these rods.
Right. Yeah. No, I definitely understand that Bell wants them, but I mean, what's he when we get all these? What's he gonna do for us?
What do you want, three devils? Two.
Yeah, all he said he was going to just tell you where the scab is. You know where that is now.
So we were, yeah.
So
I mean,
we
are
can
are we under contract on this one? I don't.
No.
No contract.
Okay. I mean,
But if
I
we
don't
don't get 3, we don't go up a level.
well, it seems pretty metagamey, but
Well,
I don't know. I mean, we can keep going. I just feel like we're on a goose chase, and now we're somewhat on a clock with the distractions in play. But what are we doing? Are we going to talk to Bell, or are we driving somewhere else? I guess let's take a vote. We can.
yeah, Raven
debate
doesn't
all-
care.
all the time.
Raven's just gonna sit, lean back, and
So does
Wait,
this? Does Bell's Forge? Does this meets where the chains are? Fine. I mean, was he bound in there? I mean, he was just kind of like relegated to there. But
He's like the smith now. He oversees the manufacture of weapons and armor for the Blood War. He's just been demoted. He's not a prisoner or anything like that.
I don't feel like he's necessary. If it's necessarily had to do that. I don't know. He wants to go drive to the Sunder Chains and see if we got any leads there. But I don't know how much longer we want to, just randomly drive around. I mean, eventually we're.
Well, you feel like when you went through the archers, you didn't specify a location, so it's just thrown you out somewhere
It
random.
just takes one. Yeah, that's what I understand too. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right. I mean, let's try and drive to the Sunder Chains from here. I don't think we want to go talk to Bell. And
Yeah, let's go.
He probably doesn't want us to talk to him either, right? We're supposed to be doing this someone on the DL, so.
Okay.
All right.
To navigate to the Sundered Chains, whoever is navigating, roll a 2d8. You'll need to throw another coin. Well, Allendale will be throwing a coin in the scavenger.
Who's navigating?
It was Otto last time.
Okay.
Does he want to navigate again, or someone else want to take over that
He rolled
responsibility?
it. He got a 7.
Okay.
4 and a 3.
It takes you guys 7 hours to get there.
They could really use for some road signs here.
Not much to look at. Desolate hellscape on all sides of you. Dusty, endless dirt road. The cartographer speaks. As close to a place of pilgrimage as you'll find in this accursed place. A beacon to those seeking the missing link or looking for a way out. And you start to see these colossal spiked chains standing across the hellscape. And you're just kind of rolled in now. It looks pretty empty around here. Move you guys on over to the map. Last time you were here, there was a chain devil performing a ritual on these chains. And there were some bearded devils here as well, guarding the chain devil. Looking around now, the place looks pretty empty. Except for a group of hobgoblins and an ogre on an infernal war machine near the river Styx. They're just hanging out. 5 hobgoblins and an ogre.
okay, guys,
on
let's
a
go over and see if
scavenger.
they've seen. Let's go over and see if they've seen the rod. And scan the chains too. Keys that's hidden in chains.
Yeah, it's like I haven't been here, obviously. Was there a point where these giant chains are actually, like, literally sundered?
Oh, they're broken into pieces.
Yeah, they're broken.
There's multiple chains. They're absolutely massive. They have spikes on them. Some of them are buried under ash and masonry. Some of them are just dipped into the river Styx here. There are many broken links of chain, and the chains are about a mile long.
Okay, do you want to go towards where they were having the things, and if somebody else wants to drive, I memorized it. I'm going to try and cast locate object if we get into the middle of these things.
Right, who's driving?
I'm driving now, but someone else needs to drive if I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay, let's just see what stations everyone's on. What are you on, Lycan? Got Chomper, Wrecking Ball, Bile Sprayer, Stick Sprayer.
I'll go with the Wrecking Ball.
You're on a Wrecking Ball. Sparkle.
I'll be back on the sprayer.
Sprayer.
Wait.
The Bile Sprayer or the Stick Sprayer?
Bile sprayer.
Raven. Sprayer or Chomper?
Sorry, what was that?
Stick Sprayer or Chomper? Or nothing. You don't have to be in a station.
If there's enough people, I'll go with nothing there.
Okay, you climb
'Cause I
onto the
have
side.
range attack.
Passenger.
Yeah.
Alright, Otto, did you want to be on the Stick Sprayer, which sprays the river Styx water at people, or the Chomper, which is this big, massive, chomping blade at the front of the vehicle?
I'll do the chomper.
Alright.
Do I still like navigating isn't a station, right?
No. Lulu refuses to use the Stick Sprayer. She thinks that that's too cruel to, wipe people's memories, so she's just going to be a passenger too. Alright, Nico, where are you driving?
I guess kind of down towards where they were doing the ritual.
Alright. Pull off to the chain where they were doing the ritual.
Yeah, seems okay.
Alright, these hobgoblins are just kind of standing around here. They're on a scavenger. And they're starting to look over at you guys. One of them waves at you guys. Hey! Hey,
Oh,
you!
you're back. Hey. Hey, me. You
Come
didn't
over here.
happen to see an adamantine rod around here, did you?
Yeah.
Or gold.
Yeah, we seen
thing.
it. We got
Awesome.
one. Why don't you come over here? I'll show you.
All right. Let's go over there and prepare to be attacked, guys.
As you guys look over towards the direction you just come from, you see another scavenger with another ogre and 5 hobgoblins. This ogre's got a battering ram in its hand, by the way. It's like at the front of the vehicle. It's just kind of slowly pulled up. Yeah, we got this rod. Come and check it out.
All right. I'm gonna shoot the ogre off the ride.
You're just gonna start attacking?
Yep.
Did you want to consult the rest of the party first, perhaps?
Hey guys, I think he's gonna attack us. We should attack first.
I love it.
Awesome.
Maybe. What are they, hobgoblins? I mean, I'd really rather not.
All right, fine.
I mean, maybe they knows where that other warlord is with the gold rides. Maybe we can get some information from him.
Exactly.
All right, information is okay.
Hey, do you want this rod or not? We got it. Come over here.
Yeah, I'll head over there.
Nico's the one driving.
Drive over there? You want to drive?
Oh, is Nico driving? Then yeah, I'll just wait for. I'm not gonna get out. I'm just gonna wait for.
I'll just drive over to like here-ish. Where was the other one that we were seeing? Was there another?
Back
Or-
behind us.
He's like slowly pulling in behind you guys. Hey, what are you doing out here? Long way from wherever you come from.
We're hunting demon lords. We've only killed 2 today.
Make a deception check.
What was his name? Wasn't it like Gold Bess or something like that?
Demon lords? Ah. Sure you have. There ain't no demons here, pal.
No, we just beat up Cerberus. And we beat up Nazar. And we let what's his name go. I mentioned the hill giant's name. And now we're looking for something else fun to do.
Oh, are you now?
Oh, and we're looking for a lady with a gold one of those too. You never know where she is. It's next on our list.
You know, that vehicle that you got, it looks awfully familiar.
Yeah, we stole it from her. Now we gotta steal hers too.
Ha 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 ha. I like you. You're a funny one. So you want this rod, do you?
Sure.
Yeah, huh?
All of a sudden, you start to hear all the like burnouts all around you, and this hobgoblin on a devil's ride comes like flying over, doing a jump over the river Styx. It starts donutting around you guys.
All right, that's enough for me. Combat starts.
Yep, that's fine. Yep.
Lulu says,
Hit it with a fireball.
"Hold on! What are you doing? They haven't done anything to us. All they're doing is some funny little moves."
Oh no, they are definitely getting ready to attack, Lulu.
Okay, but I mean...
Well, I didn't get that. I thought you were just showing off doing some cool tricks.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he knows things.
All right. Whatever.
So, well, if you guys don't know anything, then you know have a good lives and whatnot, or unlives.
Hobgoblin on the Devil's Ride says,
I'll go up to here.
"What do we got here?
Oh,
Hold up. What's going on?"
we're out looking for some stuff. We're here. We're looking for something that might be hidden. So we're looking for this ladies that also has a gold Gorguts. We're looking to maybe...
Another group
Seems
of hobgoblins and ogres come rolling around from this little shelf of black rock to the north, and flying over the top of all that, jumping in a tormentor, is a horn devil with a wicked looking horn covering his head that covers his eyes.
So
Lulu, now?
Warlords. Still, we don't know what they're about. They might be good warlords. Misunderstood.
I don't think good warlords end up in hell.
Why don't you go see if they have a glove box and see how good they are? Oops.
well, it seems like you guys got your doing stuff over here. So
Hold! In the name of High Grudge Kakujak,
Good night.
you must speak
Okay.
with bitter breath before you leave here. And he points to this horn devil, who's just
Yeah, I brushed my teeth 2 months ago. It's not bitter.
all right,
rolling up on a
wait.
tormentor.
wait till he gets here. Maybe he knows some things. Whatnot.
Alright, he doesn't have any eyes, this guy. Or at least his helmet is covering his eyes. And he's a horn devil wearing armor. He's just driving on a tormentor by himself. He's got this pitchfork like ready to go. It's like just sheathed on the side of the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And the devil hisses at you all. Some vehicles. Who are you? I don't recognize you. And as he speaks, smoke comes out of his helm.
Where's Zygon's Furies?
You don't have any devils with you, do you?
Nuh-uh. We are 100% devil free. No preservatives.
Is there a pit fiend in that shield?
Pit fiend.
Shh.
I mean, I'm a tiefling.
Pit Fiend is a
but-
demon, not a devil, right?
Pit fiend. He hisses and more smoke comes out of his helmet. Say it isn't so. I am forbidden to associate with other devils. I used to be a pit fiend. And now look at me. Just a lowly horn devil is all I am.
Oh, that's very sad. Sorry about that.
You want to help
Yeah,
us over
sorry
to
about that.
Ontario and get promoted?
The hobgoblin over here calls out. When you mention Zariel, he says, she is the one who demoted me.
Oh, well. You should definitely help us take her down then.
I don't help creatures like you. I use you and manipulate you to help me. Bit of breath.
We can
The
use
hobgoblin
and
calls
manipulate
out.
each other's as long as we get to where we're going. Then everybody, everybody gets their bits.
My associate is trying to tell me something. Let me hear what he has to say. The hobgoblin calls out. Bit of breath. They say they're looking for an adamantine rod. They say they are looking for golden doom. Oh, do they say that? Oh, so they want an adamantine rod. They want this, do they? And he pulls his fork out from this holder, this holster. It's attached to the side of the tormentor. And the handle of his pitchfork is inlaid with adamantine. Looks like a section of it is the adamantine rod. Oh yes, Zariel gave me this. Told me to never let it out of my sight.
Oh, that's funny.
I never used to look like this. Do not judge me, for I am cursed. What is a devil that cannot enter a deal? What is a devil that is denied the sweet taste of manipulation of little creatures like you? Am I even a devil anymore? Smoke comes
I
out
don't
of
know.
the devil's mouth.
But I mean, we'd like to help you back. Maybe you can make some deals with us, and if he gets that rod there, or if he takes that, then you'll be really sticking it to Zariel. You know how that goes.
Zariel's decree prevents me from relinquishing this rod. And I cannot associate with other devils. You say you have a pit fiend among you. I heard that.
Did say that, but I mean, I think they might be exaggerating on stuff. It's not like amongst us right here. It's more metaphorically amongst us.
What do you know of Fëanor? What do you know of that undead bitch on Golden Doom? I've had my clashes with her. Do you know where she is?
No. I mean, that's why he's looking for her, because Mahardy's got also a rod, and he says he gives it to us if we can bring back because that was his ride at some point, if you're not aware.
I think you might have not been here, Nico, but the party had found her at Zariel's wrecked fortress, but fled from her. Well, convinced her that she came to the wrecked fortress because she heard that someone had been stockpiling demon ichor inside the wreck, and she wanted it, and you guys were able to tell her that you found some, and you gave her like 5 vials, and then she was happy with that. So you feel like she's probably still hanging out at that fortress, that wreck perhaps. Maybe she's moved on, but you hadn't encountered her.
Ah, yeah. Well, last we saw her, she was at, trying to scam some demon ichors. Maybe she's got a race planned, or she just likes to run. Who knows?
Where was she? Tell me.
I don't remember that so good, so maybe someone else should tell them. I think I was indisposed at the time.
I think
that
you were
was
back at Wandering Emporium or something.
Yeah. I just heard the stories.
that was the it was at the wrecked flying fortress, right?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I'll let him know. Sure, I've got no.
The wrecked flying fortress, Zariel's fortress.
Yep.
What a marvel it must be to behold, to see Zariel's failures firsthand. Oh, yes. I would love to take that and convert it into a base. I must inspect it. Take me to it. I won't take no for an answer.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
we're not so great about navigating, so if you guys know how to get there, maybe we'll just all go together. But
I'm literally asking you to take me to it. I don't know where it is.
okay, let's go.
All right. Look, there's a.
I don't have a fancy map like you guys.
Well, there's a gate thing over there.
Well, I got
Let's
this
try to
friggin'
think
fork.
Zariel's fortress.
Well, I got this fork in this stupid helmet. Doesn't even fit properly.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I mean, it's kind of a badass fork. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
All I have is this kilt that billows.
All right.
It does keep my nether regions nice and cool in the nether world.
Lulu tries to warn you about teaming up with devils. I don't know if it's a good idea. What do you think's going to happen when we get there?
We'll probably get in a huge fight, and we'll beat them all up and take their stuff.
I mean, in reality, the majority of them are actually hobgoblins, which aren't that much better, in all fairness. But, I mean, it's a start. I mean, maybe we can get some. We're not really teaming up at this point. We're more leading him somewhere. Maybe he'll redirect his energy somewhere else and not at us.
We should watch our backs.
Are we doing this for free?
I guess.
More to help get the adamantine rod.
I mean, I definitely didn't want to make a deal with the devil. He said he couldn't even do that. So, I mean, let's. I guess we could start going and chat
From
about
what
this
you
while we're
understand,
driving.
Bitter Breath has no intention of giving you the adamantine rod, and is unable to because of Zariel.
I mean, if we just attacked him now and tried to take it, I mean, we could definitely do that. But
Or if we take him to the place and he attacks her, she attacks him, they weaken each other, and then bam.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. We want something that each of them have. Play them against each other.
all right, let's. Like I said, we can start driving and we can have this conversation. We can literally get into a fight with them at any time we feel like it. We might as well start driving.
Yep.
Hey,
Okay, you guys.
Like what we have to do is like turn around and like spray some bile at them, and then it'll be
Yep.
there. So
All right, you guys travel off with the with Bitter Breath with the warlords, and you start heading towards the wreck. So keep in mind that this wreck is surrounded by whirlwinds of fire, and it was not pleasant getting to the wreck flying fortress. Literally, a massive tornado made of fire can attach to your head, as you guys have seen.
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Do you mention this to the hobgoblins that obviously do not have fire resistance?
No. I think they need to experience the joy of that by themselves.
Okay.
I mean,
Joy of learning.
we could tell them it's going to be a tough ride. Are they sure they want to go?
Okay, that much I'm willing to give them.
That it's
Alright.
dangerous.
You tell them that, like, you kind of pull over a little bit as you're traveling, and you pull over High Grudge, Karkajok, the Hobgoblin Wall, or the battle-hardened commander, and he says, "Ha! Fiery tornadoes? I'm not scared about fiery tornadoes. I once swam a mile in lava. I barely even got burnt.
Okie dokie.
I will decide what we can handle and what we cannot. How about you just focus on what you're doing?"
Okie dokie.
Cool, that's 3 new vehicles for us.
Humanoids. They do not understand the might of hobgoblins, he murmurs to himself.
You're humanoid too, you know.
Non-goblinoid type humanoid.
If I cast hold person, you're included, so you're human. No.
Alright, he just scoffs
You're
about,
humanoid?
like, you know, how prideful he is, and he doesn't need you making decisions about whether he's gonna have a fiery tornado attached to his head or not. And you guys start to travel. Who's navigating? Is it still Otto? If it is, it's going to be a 2d8. It's somewhere you've been before.
I suspect that someone's probably else should drive in case like we're getting killed. I can like dispel and like heal and stuff like that.
I'll drive. I'll switch with you.
Right. Well,
Okay.
before you like just head in there, you're going to pull up on the outskirts of these whirlwinds of fire. Alright, you've traveled for about 5 more hours. And you start to approach the wreck. It's about a mile away. And the cartographer introduces the wreck of the Flying Fortress once again. A weapon made for an archdevil, ravaged in battle and ripe for plunder. And you just see this hot, windswept plain racked by a magical firestorm. And we'll take a 10-minute break before you guys head in there. We'll see you guys back soon.
Alright.
We're gonna get 3 vehicles out of this shit.
Hey all.
Thunder.
Hey.
Alright, we got Alan D here now. Cool. Welcome.
Hey, well,
How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Is everyone here?
I'm doing okay. How are you guys?
Pretty good.
Welcome back.
I was kind of listening on the way home, so I kind of know we're heading somewhere, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
We're gonna go find the pink lady.
Head to the rectifying fortress again. Okay. So, alright, you guys have teamed up with Bitter Breath, one of the warlords of the Avernian wastelands, and you're basically just told to lead him to the rectifying fortress. And they're noticing this map that you guys have as well. You've been keeping a distance and just cruising along for quite a few hours. Alan D, you should be long rested as well if you need any of your resources back. I don't think rogues really need that much. So you've just pulled up about a mile away from the rectifying fortress, and there's just a hot, windswept plain racked by magical firestorms that you have to get through. So, there are two ways to get through this firestorm. As you guys have seen, they don't just behave like they're not random. They have some sort of almost like a sentience to them. They're these massive 60-foot tall, 60-foot wide storms. They're not just really tornadoes, they're like just massive bricks of fire cruising around, really. And they're roughly, tornado shaped, I guess, but they undulate. They flare outwards and then they retract. And they can easily engulf someone. They can also attach to you. So you basically have a whirlwind of fire attached to your head. And it'll just stick to you and just keep on burning the hell out of everyone within 60 feet. Unless you can somehow get it detached. Now, the way you can navigate these firestorms, there's two ways to do it. You can try to estimate where they're going to move and use your knowledge of survival to navigate through these firestorms, or you can attempt to try and conceal your presence from them. Lay low, try not to attract any attention to yourself, and try and slip by them. it's either survival or stealth, but don't make any checks yet because first you have to decide if you're going to go through how you're going to do that. You guys are all on the one vehicle. And as you've pulled up, you've got all of these hobgoblins. 3 ogres, bitter breath. Obviously bitter breath is not going to be worried because he's a devil. They're immune to fire. High grudge, Kostchtchie. He has too much pride to think that he wouldn't be able to make it through. The other hobgoblins, they look nervous. The rest of the hobgoblins. The ogres are too dumb to know what's going on. They're just like, "Ah, pretty." Hobgoblins look a bit nervous. And High Grudge, Kostchtchie just says, "What are we waiting for? We should head in right now. I'm not scared of a little firestorm." Ha! Bitter Breath says, "Suit yourself, High Grudge. If you believe you can make it, then by all means be my guest. But I will not pick up your sundered remains if one of those attaches to your big head." Yes, Bitter Breath. And Bitter Breath just rubs his hands together. "I personally shall wait no longer." And he drives off into this firestorm on his Tormentor.
I say we go stealthy.
Alright, so yeah, you guys are all on one vehicle, so you'll need to decide. It's going to be a group check. It's a group stealth check or a group survival check. It's one or the other. You guys will need to decide survival or stealth.
Well, I suck at both, so it doesn't matter.
I'm proficient in survival, and I'm a -1 in stealth. So
Not to mention you're wearing chainmail, so might be
If only I
disadvantage.
had taken Pass Without a Trace, this would be an easy decision, but I did not. So survival it is.
Everyone
I
vote
still
in
throw
the chat.
higher but disadvantage.
Alright, let's go survival then.
Okay.
Lulu says survival. Yeah, if we
There
try
you
to
go.
get around that firestorm, then we can take a left, and then we can go under, and then I think there's a pathway. She's saying.
Alright. Here we go.
Alright, as you guys are discussing this, High Grudge just says, "Pfah! Onward!" And he just drives into the firestorm on his devil's ride. Drives off, he starts driving through, and he's trying to elude these firestorms. And you just see this sweeping tornado of fire just wash over him and just like stick to him, and there's just like this 60-foot cube of fire just cruising along. And you don't think you'll ever see him again. He doesn't emerge from it or anything, and he's too far away now to kind of make out details. All the fire and the smoke just kind of obscure him. And these other hobgoblins hesitate. "Onward," they say. And each one of them has a fire tornado stick to the driver's head. And I'm
Well,
pretty sure they all just got incinerated.
ooh, more vehicles for us.
Right, the firestorms kind of stick to the creatures. You know, they stick to people. They attach themselves to people, and they seem to stay on those people as well. So at the moment, you're just seeing these massive fire tornadoes just wash over them and continue moving through this hellscape. You're not seeing any vehicles or anyone emerging from these firestorms. They just, remain in contact with the ground. And it's all happening very quickly as well. So, you guys have decided to do survival. I need everyone to make a group survival check. There is 7 of you contributing, so at least 4 of you need to succeed.
I'm gonna burn my DM inspiration for this.
Alright, just waiting on Alan dear. Make a survival check, please. If you're there. Alright, I'll roll for him. Can't blame me if I roll bad.
We can, but
Alright. You guys are cruising along, and I'll just move you guys. We'll move over like to the map of the fortress, just so you've got something to look at. You're a bit further away than this. You know, you're heading towards it. Bitterbreast is like already parked, or he's like near the front. These are just these massive firestorms. So as you're cruising along, about a mile away, you're trying to avoid this, basically, this thing here, and then all of a sudden, it just washes over you guys, and it just attaches to Bargle. And it's burning. Are you guys, from the initial firestorm attaching to you, you're gonna take some fire damage. It's 40 points of fire damage, 20 if you're resistant.
Oh.
Alright, it just flies over, you get flooded in this flame, and oh sorry, you guys can make a dex save to halve that too, to make that dex save as well.
I'll get
I said
plus 5,
make
right?
it. Yeah, you have +5.
So I take 20,
What
right?
Yeah, Otto and Alandir succeed, and looks like everyone else fails. So you'll take 40 points of damage if you fail, and 20 if you succeed. 0
did
with
we get the
evasion.
+5? So it's
Yep, 19 fails.
okay. 19 fails.
It's very hard to avoid this sporadic.
Can I evade it?
Yep, you can evade Alandir. So Alandir takes 0. Bargle,
Oh,
you take
took
you
my
take
40.
40 points. Nico, you take 20 points. Zygon, you take 20 points. Otto, what are you doing?
yeah, can I use absorb elements?
Yep, you absorb it, and you suck it down to 10 points of damage. Alright, you're cruising through this, and as this fire is engulfing you guys, it's staying centered on Bargle, it's moving with you, and you start to see these burning vehicles full of burning hobgoblin and ogre corpses just emerging from other firestorms now. The vehicles are just like cruising towards the fortress still, with no apparent driver. They're probably going to crash or something. And you guys will need to act quickly, because you'll take the damage immediately again, like every round, effectively.
Didn't we dispel it last time? I don't 100% remember.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
so.
remember how we delatched it from.
It was
Yeah,
dispel.
wasn't that why you didn't want to drive?
Dispel
Just
magic.
dispel magic. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll try and dispel. Wow.
Alright, you latch onto the magic. It's definitely magical, as you know before. It's hard to dispel. You need a wisdom check.
Go gadget wisdom check. No.
No.
It's it just knocks you off your feet, and it's way too powerful. Something goes wrong with the dispel.
Anybody else have dispel magic?
I mean, I could try it again, but I think that's another round.
Yeah, we'll end up having to take it for.
So yeah, it's still attached to Bargle. It's rolling along the ground with you guys. I mean, it's like a 60-foot cube as well. It's much bigger than what you're seeing on this map. So if no one has anything else, then all you guys can do is brace and get ready to get burnt again, unless you've got another idea. Throw Bargle off or something.
Well, I'll just we'll
Or
guess this round.
whatever you guys can imagine, something that you can think of to try and stop this. If not, then
Can we have it attached to someone else?
We don't know how.
Oh, okay.
all right. Everyone will need to make another dexterity save.
I don't know, can we drive faster than the fire?
You're going as quick as you can. You're not doing this slowly by any means. These things are way quicker than you guys, though. Even at full speed.
I made it this time. Woo.
Zygon, you succeed and you take 6 fire damage. Raven, you succeed and you take 13 fire damage. Nico, you succeed and you take 6 fire damage. Alandir, you evade it. Otto, you succeed and you take 13 fire damage. Vargle, you succeed and you take 13 fire damage.
So it's easier to dodge when it's already on your head.
Apparently.
Yeah, he's just getting used to it.
Lulu is like, she's not doing well either. You guys look over and she's like unconscious now and dying.
Go, put her in the pill box. Give her a good berry. I'm gonna try and dispel again.
Yeah, I'll give her a good. I'll give her a good berry.
Okay.
And hang in there, Lulu.
Oh, thanks for waking me up. Oh, it burns. And then this tornado just vanishes. You're able to dispel it, Nico. It's gone.
Give this for Lulu.
Alright, you guys will pretty much arrive where you are on this map about 30 seconds later. It's just like one quick rush across the Hell's Gate. And, yeah, you're just gonna see all these, like, burning vehicles just, like, flying over with no drivers on them. Scavengers. They're just like, there's burning corpses, basically. 3 scavengers and a devil's ride. Even High Grudge, Kostchtchie, he didn't survive. And the vehicles, they just like, they cruise along for about 100 or so feet, and then they just fall to the side or burn out. But you leave them behind in the middle of the firestorms, unless you didn't want to do that and you wanted to get out and, I don't know, try and come and
No, I think we're good for now.
Okay, well yeah, they're pretty much gone. Okay. It's only you guys in Bitter Breath that have made it through. And Bitter Breath shrugs. How unfortunate. As you guys are just kind of pulled up here, you can see the Rectifying Fortress over in this direction. There are some rocks flying around, and you notice there are 2 tormentors parked out the front. 4 Mezzoloths on each tormentor, and Golden Doom also parked next to the Flying Fortress. Ah, excellent. It appears that someone is home. It appears that Fëanor is here. I would recognize that Golden Doom from anywhere. Go in then. Take care of Fëanor. I'll be waiting here.
What?
I said I wanted the fortress, and I wanted it to be a base. I've lost all of my men. Now go and clear it out for me.
Yeah, you need to help too.
Give us the
Because
rod.
honestly, I'm thinking, see,
Even if I wanted to give you the rod, I cannot. I serve Zariel. She has...
Can we take it and you just don't resist us?
I cannot allow you to take it, I'm afraid. Oh, if Bell was here, he would just make everything better.
Yeah. I mean, he probably would, but
What do you know about Bell? You know nothing.
We've met.
Yeah.
We're friends. We're
You've met Bell?
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, where is he?
He's in Avernus. Making
Yeah, he's
I
making
that. Me and Bell, we used to be close. We have history. That is what happens when you get involved in the cutthroat politics of Avernus. One day, you're a powerful pit fiend, courting other archdukes. And the next day, your plot is exposed, and you wake up to find that you're just a lowly horn devil.
That's rough, pal.
Where is Bell these days?
He's in a volcano.
Bell may have the power to free me from Zario's contract. Perhaps then I can give you the rod.
Right.
But that doesn't change the fact that the flying fortress needs to be cleared out. Go on then.
Okay.
I'll be waiting outside for you.
I mean, I still think you should come in and we can have chats with it. I mean, maybe we don't have to like clear it out. You can just like declare yourself ruler and they'll leave.
Yeah.
I know Fëanor. She does not surrender. She'll be looking to make this a fortress herself.
No. I don't think she has a rod.
She has what you want. You spoke of Golden Doom, it is right there.
Yeah,
if you
we
see
can just
something
take
that
it
you
out.
want, you should take it. This is Avernus.
I see the rod
Have
right there,
Chick Golden
guys.
Doom.
You want to take this? I would welcome you to try that. See what happens. I may not have my men. I may not have the ability to craft contracts, but I still know how to fight.
Okay.
And you do not deter me. Besides,
Do you know where that trade post is?
we all want the same thing, don't we? We want to see Zariel deposed.
Yeah.
Sure, but you need to help out.
I mean, we're like partners in this. Even though you can't make contracts, it's still like a.
Yeah, I mean, surely you miss the thrill of working out a deal where this is a deal.
I cannot.
You help us.
Look, this is what happens when I try to make a deal, whether verbal or a signed contract. I, bitter breath. And then when he tries to say another sentence, smoke comes out of his mouth. I wish to on the
that's
terms
a
that
problem.
Wow, you suck.
That must not be healthy. But, well, then, this isn't a deal. We're just nonchalantly going and killing the same people.
This is not a deal. I am telling you what to do. Go forth now. Clear out the fortress. Perhaps I'll let you join me as my new subordinates.
Nah.
All right. Well, let's go talk to her. You wait. You just hang out here. We're gonna go in there.
You
Well,
cannot
let's
tell
have
me
him
what to
steal
do.
Golden Doom.
I'm going to hang out here. You go in there.
What's talking to her going to do? We've already talked to her. We chickened out fighting her.
Steal this.
We're
thing?
hurt right now. You just want to go get in the golden thing and drive away? He's got a
That
rod.
gets us a rod, right?
There's a, well,
We
he's
bring
got a
it back
rod
to the
here.
Emporium.
There's a golden thing there. Yeah, that's 2 rods.
Okay. I
Awesome.
kind of envisioned this going someone differently, but okay. I mean,
There
can
we
you just
go.
like start somebody else's war machine? And what about those Mezzoloths there? They look like they're probably not going to be happy
We're
about that.
we're probably going to end up having to fight them, which is fine. Not
Yeah.
gonna.
I mean, I don't mind fighting Mezzoloths.
Exactly.
Okay, I mean, let's drive over there and see what's going on, I guess. I mean, in all fairness, that just so I get my facts straight, right? She stole this from Mahardy, so we're really just
Yep.
doing a repo.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, she stole the golden doom from Mahardy.
And this guy's a demon, so killing him and taking the thing we need is okay.
I don't like this guy. You know, at first I thought maybe he was just in the wrong place, but he wants to do bad things to Zario.
Exactly. So
Like,
we should
What did he say?
take
What was that word he used? Court?
annihilation.
He wanted to court Bell. What's
Okay.
courting?
So, I mean, let's head forward first, and then
So let's take care of him first, and then go steal the thing.
okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
saying
don't
this
care
out
either
loud.
way. I'm down with either.
Before you guys make any decision, Nez is gonna come. He's gonna arrive here.
Who the hell's Nance?
Nez Gala.
Oh,
Tim.
damn it.
He's here.
Knew we should have kicked.
He was hiding in the glove compartment the whole time.
Yeah.
Right. If you're with us, Tim, you'll actually need to make 2 dexterity saves. You're gonna take a heap of fire damage.
Did you say 2?
Yeah. I would just presume that Ness was moving through those firestorms with you guys.
Okay, there's the first one. There's the second one.
Alright, Nez, you're going to take a bit of fire damage. With your resistance, you're going to take 37 points of fire damage in total, including your resistance. So it was actually, quite a lot. 50, 56. So yeah, 27.
Okay, 37.
Wait, did I say 37? Yeah.
I think you said 37.
Yeah, 37.
Okay.
Sorry, it was 66 points, so yeah, half. Alright, so yeah, you've just basically driven through a fire tornado. You're back at the wrecked flying fortress. Alright, so well, you've got 2 vehicles now, so that's more whammies. So what is the plan? You guys just gonna go and rough up those Mezzoloths?
Think so.
I mean, I guess. Are we doing the Mezzoloths or Bitter Breath? I don't know.
Thought we were doing bitter breath first. Then the
So-
Mezzoloths.
So,
He
wait.
doesn't understand common, so if you guys are speaking in common, he's not really understanding
we-
you guys.
If we take care of him, we have the rod from him.
Wait,
Then we go
I mean-
steal the golden thing. And
so
then we get
he's
the rod.
definitely not going to leave.
He
Oh,
can,
yeah,
he wants
us to go inside. All right,
he
yeah.
wants
Okay,
you guys
let's
to
go.
clear this out so you can make
Yeah,
it
I mean, if
better.
we're not going to go in and clear things out, then he's going to get annoyed anyway. So we might as well take care of him first.
Right.
Alright,
Okay.
he's like looking at you guys.
Sprayer to start.
He's looking at you guys, and it looks like he's cottoning on to what you guys are planning here, whether you're speaking in common or not. And he just looks at you guys and just says, "I knew it would come to this, you traitorous bastards!" And
Inevitable betrayal.
he'll
You
just
had the option to help us.
he'll spread his wings out. Alright, let me take out these vehicles from initiative. Alright, looks like Nessa's like driving the Tormentor by herself. Or be whichever way you want. Nessa's up first, so... Wait, Nessa's boy or girl?
Girl.
Girl, yeah, thought so. Alright, yeah. Okay. So, Ness, just to simplify things for you, this is a warlord, and he has one of the adamantine rods that you guys want, and he's not going to give it up.
All right, so are we driving or are we stopped?
You're
We're
stopped at the
stopped.
moment. You're stopped out
Okay.
the side of this wrecked flying fortress, and like you're coming here to basically get Golden Doom, This guy's teamed up with you because he wants the fortress, and now you've inevitably betrayed him.
Okay. I will jump out and use a sorcery point and 2 guiding bolt him.
Before that as well, Ness, fill up all your other resources if they're not filled up, apart from your health, because you've taken a long rest.
Did you give Lulu the 14 points from earlier?
No, I didn't realize you
Oh.
healed her. I'll
Yeah.
give it to her now. It must feel good to inevitably betray someone else for once.
It does.
Alright, so 2 guiding bolts.
Is that a twin? It has to be separate targets. You won't be able to hit the same target twice.
Alright, then I will just Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. And you're
And
jumping
I
out
will,
of the Tormentor. It gives you
yeah.
3/4 cover to be in the helm.
Oh, I'll just stay in it then.
Okay. It gives you +5 to your AC, Dex save. Safe in there.
So I'll twin the guiding bolt. Or is it
Okay.
twinned or is it
You won't be able
Yeah.
to twin it.
quicken spell?
Quicken. Yeah, you can.
Quicken it, right?
You can quicken.
So it'll be
guide.
4 elders.
It's
Oh,
probably
you
it's
quick-
cheaper
oh.
to quicken the cantrip. So
You're quickening
shoot your
Eldritch
guiding bolt,
Blast, you
quicken
mean.
the cantrip.
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
Alright, so here's the first 2.
Alright, you point your hand at him. And the first one misses. When you do your attacks though, just hold up a little bit because he might do a reaction and you might not get that second beam off. You might incapacitate you or something. But he doesn't. You actually miss with the first one. The second one hits him. Just hits him. He's also in a helm, so he's got 3/4 cover. The force damage batters him around a little bit.
And then 2 more.
Miss. And miss. They both just hit the side of the helm.
Alright, that's my turn.
End of turn. Oops. Alright, Alandir. You're up.
Alright, I will move
Inevitable betrayal.
25 there. And
Oh,
he's
this
got cover.
is so different. Normally we're getting betrayed, not the other way around.
So he got cover.
He's in the helm. Alright. And yeah, that cost you 30 feet. You have to get out of the vehicle as well, half movement speed.
I'm gonna do dash anyways.
Sure.
So that'd be another 30. So how can I get in there and to avoid his cover?
You have to get him out of the vehicle. You have to grapple him and drag him out.
Well, that ain't happening. All right, I'll try to hit him. Boom.
It's
Miss,
a
I
miss.
take it.
You just clang the,
Alright.
the rapier off the side of the Tormentor.
And I'll go back to here.
Wait,
Not in
so
range.
30, 35, 40, and then you're jumping in the vehicle. So that's
No.
55. Well, either
Yeah,
way,
I'm-
that's as far as you get.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go in a vehicle.
Sorry, Tim. Do you mind just going on push to talk, please? You can hear some breathing coming from your mic. Okay, Zyken, you're up. So yeah, just to remind you guys, getting in and out of a vehicle, it costs you half movement speed, and moving through a vehicle's space is difficult terrain.
Okay, so how far does the wrecking ball hit?
It's got a 15-foot reach. He's conveniently 20 feet away.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Smart
How
guy.
convenient.
He did that on purpose. He doesn't trust you guys.
Uh-huh.
Been inevitably
Okay.
betrayed too many times.
Yeah. Who's driving?
Nico.
Nico. Are you going to be driving or are you getting out?
I didn't think I was driving because I was casting spells.
You can drive
Oh,
and cast a
I
spell.
really thought you were driving. To be
You're
honest,
right.
again.
You can
No,
drive
right.
and-
I'm driving.
Nico's
I was driving because we
Nico-
switched up.
Nico.
Nico's okay.
Yeah, you can drive and cast
Okay.
a spell. But the last configuration when you guys moved, I just copied it over and Nico was driving. So.
Okay, are you going to continue driving or are we stepping out?
I mean, I can go drive. Whatever.
Okay, then I'm going to ready an attack with the wrecking ball when we get in range of Bitter Breath.
Okay. Otto.
Bonus action fighting spirit, and then fire at him.
Miss. Even with your sharpshooter, 17 misses him.
Ignore cover? Or does that still miss?
Sharpshooter ignores cover. 14 is a miss. Another bolt ricochets off the tormentor. This guy is a horn devil there. They're very strong. Bargle.
I'm gonna use the acid spear or the bile acid spear that I'm sitting in, and just squirt him.
Okay.
There it is.
Alright, he gets a 13. He succeeds. And a little bit of acid gets on him. He's not resistant. Takes 19 points of damage. And the bile sprayer. It has a recharge built in there. That's for next turn, so it's not going to recharge, so you can think about what you're going to do next turn.
Alright, so it's half move, then get out, and get out would put me here.
Getting out, I mean, it doesn't move you, you just get out. You don't, no, you can get out.
Okay, so I'm still in that location when I get out.
Getting out doesn't,
So I've used
like, it doesn't like you jump 10 feet or anything like that. It's just something you do in your space.
I was thinking, gotcha, I thought it was a vehicle size. Right, so I have 20 left.
This is still a 10, this is still 10 feet. This is quite a distance.
Oh, so hold on, so 10 feet, 15, 20. That's as far as I can get.
Raven.
Alright, I just gotta check a spell here. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna pull him 10 feet forward. With Thorn Whippy. Except he keeps popping up and covering my things. Ah. 21.
Actually misses. Ding!
Yeah,
It
I have
snaps
Spell
back.
Sniper.
Oh, you've got Spell Sniper.
Yeah.
Alright, does that ignore cover?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, that hits him. Yeah, it does.
Alrighty.
Spell Sniper was just range.
It's copper too. It's pretty much the mage equivalent of crossbow X of
Take
jump
ignore
shoot.
half and 3/4 cover. So I
Yeah.
pull him 10 feet forward.
Alright, you pull him 10 feet closer. It barely does any damage to him. He's outside the Tormentor, and Zygon, you've got your ready to action.
Alrighty. What was it? Pow.
Alright, you swing
There
the
you go,
wrecking
Zygon.
ball over and it crashes into him for 41 bludgeoning damage. It takes the wind out of him.
You're welcome, Zygon. My present to you.
Ah, you shouldn't have.
You mean? We knew you were up to no good. He's up to no good. Hey guys.
He is.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
I solemnly swear he's up to no good.
Lulu rushes forward, and she uses her trumpet of sparkles. Washes over Bitter Breath, and eats into its flesh. He takes 15 radiant damage. Bitter Breath is looking a little bit beat up now. And Lulu ends her turn there. She just flies up and sprays that sparkly breath. The first thing that Bitter Breath does is he leaps back up into the air. Provokes from Bargle, Lulu. Lulu tries to impale him with a tusk. Miss. Bargle, you take a swing, and your bless is actually long gone now. 17
Gotcha.
misses. He starts yelling. Fina! I've brought you some presents! He yells out really loudly. And then he just starts hurling flames down at people. He'll hurl one down at Lulu. His hands are just covered in fire. Splashes on the ground. Lulu dodges out of the way. Here comes a ball of fire at Vargle. Hit. And Vargle, you take 16 fire damage. This one is going to target Alandir. Hits the ground. He ends his turn there. 60 feet above the ground. There you go.
Well, doesn't seem like we need to go anywhere right at a particular moment, so I'll try and do that on him.
Alright. All of these yellow bindings surround Bitter Breath, and he just chuckles. Ha 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 ha. And snaps him with ease.
Okay. Everyone else doing okay? Yep. Okie dokie.
Nah.
Is the is it running? Because don't you need a bonus action to start it?
No, you guys are stopped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you want to start it?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. You started up with bonus action. It's running. Nah.
Spiking.
What was that, sorry?
Mind spike.
Alright, hit him with Mind Spike. What does that do? It's like, makes him... Mind Spike, man, I'm not used to that one.
Makes him
Why?
throw a ball on the ground real hard there.
I was thinking of a similar name cantrip. Alright, level 2 one. So, makes a wisdom save. Got advantage. He succeeds. So, he gets a little bit bothered by that. 8 points of psychic damage just causes him to kind of squint his eyes a bit.
Alright, that's my turn.
It does a bit of damage. He's got a little bit of blood dripping out of his horns. Alandir.
He's flying now?
Yep.
He's way up there. Alright, I'll just use my wand of magic missiles then. I'll use extra charge, so 4.
Alright, point your wand. 4 darts start dancing around, targeting him. They fly up, slam into him from every which way. Takes 12 force damage. It's looking pretty beat up.
And then I'll move back here. Can I get any kind of cover away from him?
Yeah, I think the
One of the stations should
Bargle
be open.
station, yeah, the acidic bile sprayer is now available.
Alright, I'll go into there and for cover.
Okay, yeah, they give you half cover the weapon station. Zygon.
Okay. I can't really do anything. Let's see. Does this have a harpoon flinger? It does,
no.
right?
Tormentor's got no. I don't. You guys don't have a harpoon flinger anymore. This
No,
does.
we get rid of it.
his Tormentor does.
Ugh. All right. Yeah, I don't really have anything that flies out that fast, that far. Let's see. Scorching ray. No, that's fire damage.
You could try some healing.
Yeah, I'll start. Yeah, I'll start. Ugh. Okay, I guess I can start. Ugh. Yeah, I'll just lay on hands myself. Get some healing back, I guess. For 20. Yeah, then that's my turn.
Otto.
Bonus action, fighting spirit, and start shooting.
Alright, you line him up. That hits. You sink a crossbow bolt into him. Go straight through him. He's dripping in ichor. Crit. And it like breaks off one of his horns. That just smashes through a horn and he's really losing momentum.
I'm gonna action surge and attack again.
That is a crit. And he's dead.
That, sir, will kill.
You get 2 action surges?
No, just one.
Oh yeah, you didn't action surge last time. That's right. It's Flying Spirit. He's dead. Yeah, headshot. That crossbow bolt splits him straight through the middle of his helm, and he just spirals downward 60 feet. Hits the ground.
All
Dead.
right. We go pick up the rod.
He doesn't have it on him. It's still on the Tormentor.
Fine. We go pick up the rod
Why don't you just pick up the whole Tormentor?
because someone have the rod with me in case I have to abandon the tormentor.
Okay.
Because we
Oh, yeah,
don't have a
he's-
lot of stuff.
His pitchfork is still attached to the side of the Tormentor. It's got like a modified holster for it. And you can see, a 3-foot long section of the haft of the pitchfork is an adamantine rod, effectively.
Sweet. Alrighty.
Alright, the sound of this combat has attracted the attention of these Mesoloths, and they've started up their vehicles and they start to spread out, and coming down onto the Golden Doom is also Feanor, all her crawling claws and her few ghoul and ghast companions. She's just got in now when you guys look over.
And if somebody wants to jump in that other tormentor and take it, feel free. I don't drive that well.
You already see Bargles and hands like,
There you go. Alrighty. Looks like it's time to get a golden thingy there.
She calls out to you guys from
oh,
afar.
we got
and
more
she-
Icor.
They're warlords. They jump on their vehicles and they're ready for combat within 10 seconds. She jumps in, doesn't move any closer. The Mesoloths spread out a little bit. She moves into the center of this group and she calls out to you all. What are you doing back here? What is the meaning of this?
Oh, we were chasing this demon guy. We had to kill him.
Demon guy? I know who
Yeah,
that
that's
is. That is Bitter Breath. He is not a
Yeah.
demon.
No, whatever. He's ugly.
Oh yes, I guess it doesn't matter what he is now. Or what
That's
he'll
right.
spawn as. When Zariel realizes that he's nothing more than a failure. But I must wonder why you are here. My Mesoloths tell me that you arrived with him. You're not chasing him, but you seem to have been conversing with him. What is the meaning of this?
Oh, he wanted your fortress there, and we wanted the adamantine rod, and he wouldn't give us the adamantine rod, and so we took it from him. He was surprised.
So you tricked him into coming here?
Well,
Well, he had with them. We're very far away. Can we get closer? We don't have to shout so much. We'll drive a little closer. Anyway,
Come no nearer than that, she says. I warn
Okay.
you.
that's fine. I just don't want to shout so far. Yeah, no, he had with him a whole bunch of hobgoblins and other warlords, and we've assumed that they wouldn't make it through the fire whirlwinds, and it was easier than getting into combats with all of them. So we figured we use the trains and then isolate him by himself and things like that. You can see them; they're back there. Lots of
And
hobgoblins.
how many soul coins? And how much Icor did he have? And
I don't know.
Bargle, I notice you're in the Tormentor.
Yeah, Yeah, I got it.
You're taking a look around. There's no holy fence in the glove compartment or anything like that. But you can roll me a 6d6, Bargle. You do search for soul coins in Icor, and you're gonna find some. Alright, you've found 10 soul coins and 9 vials of type 1 demon Icor. I'll add them
Awesome.
to the current count. I think you should have 23. So you'll have 33 soul coins now and 9 vials of type 1 ichor. So she calls out to she's referring that question to you, Bargle. What have you found there?
What's it worth to you?
It's worth everything to me. It's worth enough that you would be wise to give it to me, so I do not have to take it from you.
It's worth everything. I'll trade you the soul coins for your gold machine.
And you can have the tormentor too.
You can have this tormentor and the other 3 that are out there.
I'm no fool. Mahadi sent you, didn't he? Is that why you're here? I know adventurers like you. You're new in Avernus. You stopped by Mahadi's Wandering Emporium. He tells you a sob-story about how I stole his demon grinder. And now he's sent you after me. And what has he offered you for a reward? I always like to hear the stories that the feeble adventurers tell me. It's the last thing they ever say, so you may want to exaggerate a little bit. You'll never know if I verify the information or not. I'm not giving away Golden Doom. You'll have to pry it from my dead body.
Alright.
Alrighty then.
Means I don't necessarily want to do that, but
I'm going to give you access to that Tormentor, Vargle. This is like DM's copy of that character sheet, but you can use it and then I'll fix you up with a new one. You should be able to hold Alt double click on the token and it'll bring up the character sheet for you. It's got a Harpoon Flinger and an Infernal Screamer on it.
Oh, I figured we just use the action macros you already set up. Or is it different?
Yeah, you can use the macros, but
Breaking
just
size.
so you can move it and stuff. But yeah, you can just use those macros. If you need to bring up the stat block, it has its full list of features if you want to check it out.
Gotcha. Thank you, sir.
Alright, Fëanor says, so it looks like we've got ourselves an old-fashioned battle, do we? Very well. There'll be no time to prepare yourselves. You'll meet death! For I am Fëanor, fierce warlord of Avernus.
Good night.
And we'll roll initiative. These creatures, they'll all go in groups. Except for the Mesoloth. So yeah, there are like 6 ghouls, sorry. The ghouls all go on 1 initiative count. The Mesoloths, they're going to be acting on their own initiative counts. And there's a heap of crawling claws. They're basically just like a little undead hand. Like, not really anything you guys need to worry about. They'll all go on the same initiative count. And Bargle, I'll presume you're in the helm at this stage. Of your vehicle. Okay. So, alright, it's on. You guys call out.
Alrighty.
You're gonna fight her and she responds.
Just trying to measure how far I am away. And now I'm going to check the spell. 10. Oh, look at that, 120 feet. Awesome. All right. Here comes a synaptic static on the big group.
Alright, you cast a synaptic static right in the middle of Fëanor.
Yep.
Okay.
Up here.
Yeah, it's just gonna hit them all, don't need the template. And just gotta check something. It doesn't affect creatures with low intelligence. Alright. That synaptic static buzzes around Fëanor's vehicle. All of those crawling claws that make up her parasol, they're clung to her shoulders, they're attached to the side of the vehicle, they just all drop off dead instantly. They all collapse. We clear out a lot of that clutter straight away. Alright, now I'll roll for the ghouls. Actually, I'll just get them all in one big check. Except for Fëanor, because she's special. Alright, the ghouls, the ghast, they make intelligence saves. Psychic energy fills their mind, could mess them up.
Sweet.
They start to scream. Their minds flooded with psychic energy. They're all going to have a minus 1d6 on attack rolls, ability checks, and concentration saving throws. And now Fëanor will make an intelligence save. After I finish putting all these icons on. Alright, Fëanor has advantage. And she does not seem to be affected at all from that spell. Doesn't bother her.
It's okay about it.
Completely immune. Alright, of these Mesoloths, they're on tormentors, both of them. There's one Mesoloth driving, so top left hand corner is driver. Next one along is on a harpoon flinger. Next one along, and this one along. Sorry, this one's on an Infernal Screamer, so bottom left hand corner Infernal Screamer, and then the one at the back, same configuration from this vehicle. They're just like clung onto the side. So this is the Infernal Screamer one, and it's just going to point the Infernal Screamer at you, Raven, and start screaming. It just has this wax bus with like a crane candle. It starts turning it, and the head of the bus just starts. It opens its mouth. Ah! This invisible shockwave targets you, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I think I'm out of range.
120 feet. You just did 120 feet spell, right?
I'm definitely out of range. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so it's a wisdom save?
Yep, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
Alright, you hit for 33 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
It's a massive explosion of psychic energy that hits you.
Ouch.
Alright, when you look at Golden Doom, with this configuration, you've got Fëanor on the helm. So she's driving. And then you've got this Demon Grinder has a Wrecking Ball. The Ghast is on the Wrecking Ball. And there's two ghouls at the back on the harpoon flingers. And everyone else is just holding onto the side of the vehicle. Okay. The two ghouls on the harpoon flingers are going to fling harpoons at you, Raven. And they're both going to have a minus 1d6 on these attacks. So first one. And 17 misses you. Second one. Miss.
Ooh.
The other ones that are not on any station, they're just standing up on the vehicle, getting ready to pounce on people. Fëanor's turn. She's gonna freeze time. Time stop. Time stops for everyone except for her. And she gets 3 rounds to do whatever she wants, as long as she doesn't affect anyone else. Right, the first thing she's going to do is use her action to drive. That's her first turn. She's going to drive up 100 feet. For her second action, she's going to cast a spell on herself, and her flesh turns into stone. And when that happens, the vehicle keeps on going in the same trajectory as it did last time. But she turned it, so it will head this way, 100 feet. As this happens, this ghoul and this ghoul, they actually they had readied actions. They do like a drive-by claw attack.
But they can't, right? Because time stopped.
That's right.
They had readied actions.
But if time stopped for everybody except her.
Yeah, no time passes for other creatures, so they can't take their turn, right?
I mean, when they come out, they can.
Yeah. They had readied actions. They can still do a reaction. And she's breaking it now anyway.
Okay.
Alright, she's going to cast another spell. And she's going to move as she does that. Alright, there's no counter spell, so here it comes. Cone of Cold. And that breaks the time stop. Alright, she's going to hit you guys with a Cone of Cold. Everyone in that area has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, Lulu. Back in the glove compartment you go.
Alright, when she does that spell, it breaks the time stop. These ghouls both use their readied action and they attack you, Zygon. They claw at you. Alright, they both miss. And you know, they're probably going to get free. Yeah, they're instantly frozen into ice statues anyway. They're practically dead. Okay, Zygon. Where are you at? You succeed the saving throw and you take 27 points of cold damage. Sorry, 26 points of cold damage. No. 20.
56, right?
Yes. 20. I can't do math today. 28 points of cold damage. It
Yeah.
should be. Raven, you succeed and you take 28 points of cold damage.
Yep.
Nico, you succeed and you take 28 points of cold damage.
Otto should succeed just because of the
aura. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otto, yeah, you succeed and you take 26 points of cold damage.
I'll use my reaction and do absorb elements again.
Okay. Alright, you reduce that damage down to...
No, I'm resistant, so I took 13.
Okay, you reduce that damage down to 13, Otto. And Alan Deer, you where you at? What did you get? 16? Alright, with Zygon's aura you succeed, so Alan Deer you take 23 cold damage too. When you do absorb elements, Otto, oh no, yeah, you're fine. There won't be any reaction. Lulu, she... I don't know if she's going to survive this. She's gone. Lulu is frozen solid. A chunk of ice. That's what Lulu is now. A frozen ice statue. That's the end of Fenor's turns. Alright, the drive for Mesoloth uses its action to drive up. Bonus action dash. Let's go, it's up next to you guys. This Mesoloth is going to cast a spell. Covers you guys with a cloud kill. So the area is heavily obscured. And at the start of your turn, you'll need to make a Constitution save. You'll be taking poison damage. This Mesoloth is going to cast darkness. And a globe of darkness surrounds their vehicle. They're heavily obscured. Alandir, at the start of your turn, you need to make a Constitution save against the poison for Cloud Kill. Alandir? Hello?
Oh, sorry, I'm here. I'm going to move.
You need to make a
Con saving
Constitution
throw.
save for the poison, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
+5.
Alright, with the +5, you actually succeed. You take 8 points
It's
of
a
poison
PC
damage.
0.
PC is higher than 0, believe it or not. You take 8 poison damage at the start of your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move here.
Alright, you get off the vehicle, that costs you 15 feet of movement. 15, 25, 35, 40 feet to get there.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the ghoul.
Alright, you can't see it, it can't see you, so it's just advantage and disadvantage, they cancel each other out. I cast Booming Blade, and you just stick that ghoul, and poof, you hear its body thump onto the ground.
To here.
This ghast, with a long tongue, massive claws, it is stationed on the wrecking ball. And it's going to try and wreck Gorgoth. It slams into Gorgoth for 80 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is it halved
With-
because the armor?
Yeah, with a gilded armor, that's actually 40. The driver can track the hit points for Gorgoth, so that's you, Nico. And
Okay.
yeah, it's a mishap.
Was he at disadvantage for the cloud?
Got scared?
It's
Oh, yeah,
it's
we
not
are-
a creature.
we-
He's attacking an object. There's no unseen attacker roll for objects. The car doesn't have eyes, and vice versa. He's not swinging at disadvantage.
Yeah,
Unseen
but he can't see the car, right? Because it's cloud kill.
You can look up the unseen attacker roll. It's in the player's handbook. You can read how that works, but it doesn't give him disadvantage. You can look that up yourself. Anyway, that's a mishap for the demon grinder, and it causes a weapon malfunction, and he breaks your wrecking ball. The wrecking ball cannot be used. It's a DC 20 strength check to repair it. This Mesoloth is going to just take a dodge action for now. Alright, this one is going to dismount from the vehicle. And he's going to run up here. And he's going to move into the vehicle, and he's going to attack Nico. He has advantage because you can't see him and he can see you, so it's the unseen attacker roll. Comes in trying to trident you, Nico. He misses. His trident clings off the helm. He spins around and tries to hit Otto with second attack. Same thing, unseen attacker. He can see you, but you can't see him. And it hits. A trident sticks you for 8 points of piercing damage. Another Mesoloth is just going to dodge for now. Zygon, you'll need to make a Constitution save
Sure.
against a cloud kill.
Yep. That's a probable fail.
8 does not succeed. And you take 25 poison damage at the start of your turn.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and let's see. When is Raven's turn? Okay. Which one is cast a Mesloth? Was it this one? Cast a Cloud Kill?
It was this guy.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just going to fireball the mess up top. I think I should be able to get all the ghouls, the Ghast, and Fëanor, right?
Yeah. You'll be able to move that without hitting anyone else.
Okay. Let me do that then.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, like that.
Alright, you drop a fireball from the shield, and you're not going to be able to see any of this, but you're going to hear the ghouls like screaming and burning. You can hear their bodies sink to the ground. It instantly kills those 3 ghouls. The Ghast will make his save next. He's got half cover against this. He fails, and it sounds like he got caught up in that fireball as well. Fëanor has 3/4 cover, and she has advantage. And with a 19, she fails, so she gets scorched for the full brunt. And sounds like you got a lot of them.
All right, let's see. So it's mostly the Mesoloths. They're going to be a big, well, in Fëanor. Okay, half my movement to get out. So 15, 20, 25, 30. I think that should be it. Yep, that's my turn.
Alright, this Mesoloth is going to drive, and he's going to use his bonus action to dash. And they're going to try and run you over, Zygon. And they're going to run over Alandir too. Come around and... You guys won't be able to opportunity attack them because you can't see them. Alright, so for the Tormentor's crushing wheels, you guys need to make dexterity saving throws. Alright, Zygon, you get run over. You take 15 bludgeoning damage and you're knocked prone. Alandir, you jump out of the way. No damage on a success. You can only get run over once per turn. Nico, make a Constitution save against poison.
Alright, I got advantage on this. Doesn't help.
You're not within Zygon's aura, so you take the full brunt. 22 points of poison damage.
I'm resistant to poison too, so 11.
Take that down to 11.
Okay. I'm gonna go driving. And then turn around over to like, so we're far enough away that...
Alright, when you drive away, this Mesoloth is going to opportunity attack you.
Oh, I thought he was in the thing. Okay.
No, he didn't jump in the vehicle. And he misses you. Alright, let me just move everyone. You guys need to go with Nico.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay. Let's see, action. As a bonus action, I will just I'll throw a healing word on. I guess Zygon's over there looking on the ground half dead. What's his name? Oh wait, Raven's also dying too. I guess I'll
You get Raven first, I think.
Wait, that's not a thing. Alright, I'll healing word, bonus action, healing word, Raven.
Did you guys literally leave Lulu here?
Alright, when you cast... Lulu's gone, she's just a chunk of ice. When you cast a spell, Fëanor counter spells you.
Okay. Alright. She's gone, or is she still in the thing, or she got knocked out on the whole thing too? Lulu.
She's
Lulu?
like dead.
Yeah, she's gone. She's like a chunk of ice that just melts away in the heat of Avernus. When you get killed by a cloud kill, you turn into ice. Like literally ice. You're not like frozen and then like flesh underneath. You're literally every single molecule is turned to ice.
Okay. I guess that's it then.
She was already injured and 1 cone of cold, 8th level cone of cold. It instantly killed her. Nice.
I'm gonna drop my tormentor down, and I'm going to. I think that's 60 there. I'm going to try to run over Fëanor.
She's in the vehicle. If you move into vehicle space, you're going to be crashing. Yeah, she's driving.
And I'll just move to there, and I will quicken spell fireball, and I'm going to throw 2 fireballs right on top of it.
You use your action to move.
Oh, I thought that's like normal movement.
For Infernal War Machine, it's an action to move or steer the vehicle. Drive and steer the Tormentor is an action.
Let me check range then.
Fireball, it's got 150 foot range.
Alright, so yeah, then I'll do 2 fireballs right on top of her.
2 fireballs? If you cast the spell as a bonus action, then the only other spell you can do on your turn is a cantrip. So
cantrip.
Yeah. You could do like a fireball and a firebolt, or a fireball and Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I'll do yeah, I'll still do the fireball on top of her.
Alright, so you're casting a fireball.
And 2 Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Alright, the fireball, you should be able to get that just on her without hitting anyone else like that. Alright, go for it. Alright, she has advantage, magic resistance. Alright, she succeeds the save, and she takes 16 fire damage.
I get to reroll a 1.
Go for it. Alright, when you hit her, extra 5 damage. When you hit her with that spell, she was concentrating on that stone skin. It just knocks the concentration straight out of her, and her skin returns to normal.
Alright, 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Hit. And a miss. That first beam slams into her. She's quite tough, but she's already looking a little bit beaten down.
Now, if I use the repelling blast, will that knock her out of the Tormentor?
Yeah. If you knock her out of the Tormentor's space, then she'll be knocked out of it. So where you knock her back 10 feet?
Yeah.
Alright, she's knocked back. She's actually not out of the vehicle space. Oh wait, no, yeah. This Golden Doom is 5x5, so she's not knocked out of the vehicle, but she is knocked into the Cloud Kill. With Cloud Kill, you take damage at the start of your turn. Let me check if you take damage if you get knocked into it. Yeah, she'll actually take the damage now. She'll have to make a con save. She entered its space. So she succeeds. 17. She disappears from view basically, and you're not gonna know, how badly she got hit or whatnot.
So she has advantage on her save.
She does.
From poison.
She succeeded.
Hmm.
She seemed very resistant to magic. Magic resistant.
Okay. I think that'll be my turn. I think that's yeah, that's my turn.
Otto.
I'm gonna pop out of the vehicle.
Dashing.
I was 15, then 15, right?
It's 15 to get out. So that's like 15. And then difficult terrain is 10. So 25.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I thought.
Yeah.
My bad. I thought moving out of the square was the 15. Gotcha.
To get in or out, it costs you half your movement speed. It doesn't move you when you get out. And then to move through the vehicle space, it's difficult terrain.
Gotcha.
Because it's quite big. You got to climb over it. Blah blah blah. I think it's also moving as well. You're actually leaping out of a moving vehicle. Which, if you want to do that, Otto, you'll need to make you will need to make a strength saving throw to leap out of a moving vehicle. No, you stick the landing. Fine. Jump out. You don't fall prone, you're not damaged.
Then I'll dash. And bonus action, second wind.
Boggle.
All right, question: was the tormentor on with his foot in the brake when I got into it, or was it turned off?
You haven't turned the tormentor on.
All right, so bonus action, start the tormentor.
It was off when you got in there. All right, you start it up,
Right.
and you take a look. It's got about 10 hours worth of soul fuel, something like that. Crashing into the Golden Dome or stopping just short?
I'm stopping just short, and I'm gonna turn the tormentor to drive north from this point forward.
Okay. All right, swinging around.
That's my action. All right, I'm gonna use my movement to get out. So 20,
Okay.
30.
Does you do realize that's gonna
40.
keep on going? That's the plan, right?
I'm fully aware of
All
that.
right, jump out of a moving vehicle. Strength saving throw.
Is Feanor currently in the driver's seat of this vehicle?
She's in the
No,
helm. She's still in the helm. All right, you leap out. Are you leaping like from the tormentor onto the Golden Doom? Is that the plan?
It's exactly what I'm doing.
All right,
Yeah.
you leap out. You jump onto the side of it.
You did take the rod out of the vehicle, right? We're not gonna have to chase this back later.
I have the rod.
It's
We're
only,
gonna have to change my
Body does.
You already got it.
it's only going to go 15 feet anyway, because it's turned it.
Yeah.
All right, you jump from one vehicle onto the other. You land on the side of the Golden Doom.
All right. Action surge. I'm going to use it for a dash move to give me 40 more. I'm going to get into the wrecking ball of this tormentor, and wherever it is. So I got 40 more feet of movement. I'm going to get into the wrecking ball.
It's anywhere. The vehicle space is like 5 by 5. It's not like this square is the wrecking ball. This square is blah blah blah. This is abstracted. The vehicle's also not 25 feet wide. It's close to
So
it.
he close enough with his surge to hit
So
him?
use my action surge to get into the. No, actually, I'm using an action surge to dash because I'm out of movement now at this point once I got in.
This is the
So I'm gonna use
space
my
that the
action
Golden Doom
dash, get into the
occupies.
wrecking ball.
It's gargantuan. Alright, so you jump out from the Tormentor. with half your movement, and you then move over, jump onto the Golden Doom, dash, use another half movement to get inside the Wrecking Ball. Okay.
Correct. And that's everything. I'm basically gonna point at Fedor. I'm gonna screw you up, bitch. Next turn with the Wrecking Ball.
Alright, Raven, make a death saving throw. Success.
Thanks for
Alright.
the good berry, Otto.
This cloud kill, the concentration mark is gone. This cloud kill's gonna move at the start of this turn. Moves 10 feet to the north, like that. This Mesoloth is going to. Not gonna do anything. Just gonna dodge. Fëanor, she makes a con save from the poison at the start of her turn. You guys will just hear her coughing and spluttering from within the cloud kill. She is going to cast Cone of Cold again. That seemed to work pretty good. Just cast Cone of Cold. And Golden Doom has come to a stop already, because it already stopped from last time when she didn't move. When she did her time stop. And yeah. She'll do a Cone of Cold there. Bargle, Zygon, and Alandir make Constitution saving throws. Now, this will affect the Tormentor, and it will affect Golden Doom, actually. You're not going to take that much damage.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Knocked unconscious.
Alright, Bargle, you fail the saving throw and you take 46 points of cold damage. Zygon, you fail and you're knocked unconscious. Alandir, you fail and you take 46 points of cold damage. Bargle, you may as well roll for your Tormentor because you were driving it last, and then I'll roll for her Golden Doom. Golden Doom actually gets...
I'm not 0, so I'm Relentless Endurance.
Okay, use Relentless Endurance.
That's for the Tormentor.
Her Golden Doom is taking quite a bit of damage. It's still running, so that's a mishap. It overcomes the threshold. And, okay. She apparently the Cone of Cold flips Golden Doom. The Tormentor.
How does that work?
It's you'll see. Alright, the Tormentor, it fails, it takes 46 points of cold damage, and it's got a mishap too. The steering is locked. It can only move in a straight line now. It's almost destroyed. Alright, all of a sudden as she's doing this Cone of Cold, she's hit like a gasket, and there's just an explosion underneath the vehicle. It just erupts a section of Golden Doom. It's a massive explosion that just flips the vehicle over. It flips over, it falls prone, comes to a dead stop. So Golden Doom's prone, and any unsecured creature holding on to the outside of the vehicle, which is not Bargle and not Fëanor, because you guys are both in weapon stations. Or she's in a station, you're in a station. So you're not like flung anywhere. Creatures inside the vehicle fall prone and have to make a strength save. So you're basically flipped over and crushed. And Bargle, strength save, and she'll need to make a strength save. Alright, Bargle, you just basically hold on and you buckle yourself in, and on a success you don't take any damage. So you basically just curl up inside your station. You land flush undamaged on the ground. Fëanor, she is also apparently fine. You are prone though. You're like knocked over, and the vehicle is teetering over the top of you guys. You're not trapped or anything like that. She's then going to stand up with half her movement speed, and she's going to start yelling at the Mesoloth about the cloud kill in Infernal, and then she's going to end her turn there. Alright, this...
So she did. Sorry, she did take damage from the cloud kill, right?
She
Okay.
did, yep.
Oh yeah, that happens at the start of her turn. It's the end of her turn now. Alright, this Mesoloth is going to dispel the cloud kill. It seems like the one that did the cloud kill. I mean, these are just mercenaries, these Mesoloth. They're only loyal because they're being paid. So they probably want to see her die, to be honest, but they're obviously being paid to do a job. And this one is being told to dispel that cloud kill. And it ain't dispelling. At that same moment, they just smash into the other vehicle. They just crash into this one. Because, you know, it didn't use its action to stop moving, so it crashes. Alright, when a vehicle crashes, they everything inside takes damage. Both vehicles smash into each other. They went about 80 feet, and that is not right. It's supposed to be 8d6. Now, what happens when you crash? Everyone makes a strength save, and on a failure, you take that damage, 24 bludgeoning damage. This is only going to be for the Mesoloth and the vehicles, so I just do them in one group saving throw. DC is 15.
Not 309 for them?
It's not quite 309, it's 24 damage. They smash into each other, and they fail to dispel the cloud kill, and they crash. Both vehicles stop. They get damaged.
It's very Looney Tunes-esque of them, gotta say.
It may dispel the darkness. So no, darkness isn't concentration.
It is. Yeah. The one that's concentrating succeeds. That was this guy, I believe. Okay, this Mesoloth is going to attempt to dispel the magic. They're just doing what Fëanor's telling them to do. And the command wasn't dispel the magic and don't crash. It was just dispel the magic. Yeah, when the Mesoloths die, they're not going to die. They just return in Gehenna.
Dissipate.
Yeah, they don't care about dying or anything like that. So they do what they can to get out of their contracts. Hint, hint. You guys may be able to buy their services if you defeat Fëanor. Anyway, Mesoloth number 2. He doesn't dispel. They're not even trying to dispel it. This guy's going to try and dispel the cloud kill. And he doesn't dispel it. Alandir, you'll need a death saving throw. That is a success. This Mesoloth will attempt to dispel the cloud kill. And
What are they doing?
she's called out to them Infernal, dispel the cloud kill, and that they just drop what they're doing, and they all just keep on trying to dispel it.
But yes, Karen. Yes, Karen.
Wow. Fëanor is Infernal Karen. That's what...
Dispel it! Dispel it! Dispel it! She keeps on calling out. Finally, one of them dispels it.
Can they dispel what they can't see?
They can see through darkness, I think.
Yeah,
Probably.
they dispel it. That's all you need to know. All right, you don't know how they see what they can see, or anything like that, Raven. You're unconscious. All right, Zygon, you need to make a death saving throw.
Do I? I guess I do. Give me a second. Where is it?
Again? Just made one like
Oops.
a minute ago.
Fail. Sorry. No.
Seven.
No +5.
That's a failure.
No bueno.
Alright, the driver is going to reverse, run over Zygon and Alandir. You guys both fail a death saving throw. and then drive forward again.
Dunk dunk.
And not run into the other vehicle this time. And that's basically what it does, it just backs over you guys, runs over you guys, you both fail the death save, and drives back forward.
They failed the second one?
When you take
If
damage,
only
you
you
just
run over one.
fail, yeah. If you are on 2 death
Oh, no.
saves and you're about to make another one, do not roll that 3rd death save, by the way. Because there are lots of fiends that would love to try and tempt you to not make that 3rd save and just let you succeed automatically for a deal. Anyway, Nico. We'll go to the end of this round. We're going to have to finish this fight next week. We're going to quite a lot to go on this fight.
If I don't do an action, it keeps driving forward, right?
Yeah, it'll go in the same distance and trajectory as last time. So you're bound to go 55 feet this direction, and you're gonna run over. You probably won't run over Otto. You might run over him. Yeah, you will run over him.
And when I get farther than 60 away, I'll cure. Who will I run over?
Wait, where are you? Oh, you're just
We're
letting
up
it go? You're not using your action to control it. Oh, yeah, you're gonna run over Otto.
No,
Alright, Otto.
I might run over Otto. It might.
You're-
It's sad but true.
You need a deck save, Otto. No, you're hit by the crushing
I'll
wheel.
indomitable that.
Okay.
Yeah, that figures.
You can roll for the Demon Grinder Crushing Wheels, Nico, and that's how much you'll be hit for, Otto. Do we lose him? Hello?
Am I rolling?
No, Nico, he's the one that ran you over, so he needs to roll the damage. The Demon Grinder Crushing Wheels. Okay, I'll roll it.
Attack.
I think he's having issues. Alright, you're hit for 15 bludgeoning damage and you're knocked prone. Alright, you're gonna be another 25 feet north of this map. I think he's having audio issues. Alright, he does the Order of Life. And I'm guessing that's his turn.
Any bonus action?
Yeah,
Nico?
yeah. I don't have a good bonus action, so
Nice.
I'll probably do the. I got a few more sorcery points, so I'm going to. I'll do what I did last time. Drop the fireball and then 2 Eldritch Blast. So.
Alright, drop a fireball on Phenol. Actually, looks like we're out of time, guys. Gonna have to wrap it up now. So I'll see
Okay,
you
we'll
guys
just
next
start
week.
here.
Yeah, we'll start on your turn next week. Alright, guys.
Okay.
Cool.
Bye bye.
All right.